All right. Xander, let me know if you can hear me, see me. You know what I mean? I'm running into technical difficulties, so oh man. All right, we got some people. We have some technical difficulties going on. Um, I hear you. No, Jerry. And now you back. All right. Can you hear me? See me? All that good stuff. And I got a yeah from Tamra. It's dark in here, bro. Oh no. See and hear you well. Well, thank you, Miss Sam. If you can see me, I can see me. Sorry about the technical difficulties. Um, it, yeah, Jesse, for some reason, I thought there was. Uh, anyways, it was one of those days. Um, I thought that I had set up a link. I did not. So I went downstairs and my computer went poof. I'm hoping that just something simple, and I was frustrated. And whenever I go down tomorrow, it will be okie dokie. How long have you been? Yeah, I know. Jesse, it's been one of those weeks that I've had very trying situation. Um, please keep um, my friends slash people on council with me. Um, One of my council mates has lost his mom and dad in a week and a half over Christmas. So please keep him in your prayers. I just, mind blowing how you can lose two parents at Christmas in the matter of a week and a half. Like, just, and let's face it, his dad passed of a broken heart, is exactly what that was. 65 years married. Um, just, and another our deputy mayor, she lost her dad last week, and she just got a call from her mom's nursing home that she's starting to, her organs are starting to shut down, and she's starting to bleed internally. So it's just a matter of time. And like I said, she just lost her dad a week and a half ago. Tell you what, that tests one's faith. How, you know, I just can't even fathom losing both your parents. And not only not only to one person, but to two people, you know, like two separate families. So yeah, so that's why I've kind of, you know, I've been concentrating on those folks for about the last week. You know, and doing whatever I can to rally around those folks. So, and you know, I just actually, why I'm late is she called and she's like, you know, why? I'm like, again, that's above my pay grade. That's for a higher power as to why. But know that there's a reason. And yeah, definitely. It leaves you thinking, looking around, going, wow. Lila, good God, girl, you need to go get yourself checked. Goodness gracious. You have been sick the last year and a half. It seems you just, if Lila, if you didn't have bad luck, you'd have no luck at all. That's all I'm going to say about that. Thank you, Jesse, for dropping links. I appreciate it. And now I'm on my phone. Hopefully, we'll leave we'll leave that for since my buddy can't come up tonight because he's sicker than a dog. Well, you never know. He might, you know, rally and pull the troops together and come up, but I'm kind of not expecting it. But he will be here in spirit. If not, chatting. So, keep Johnny and Christine in your prayers. They got that old flu going around, and I tell you what, guys, we're 10 days from sitting on white sand and blue water. I just don't want to people. I want to keep people like away from me. Because if I ended up with the flu like that, traveling, I would be cranky. Very, very cranky. G'day, Jonesy. All the way from Tasmania. Maybe we should do our next cruise out of Tasmania. Oh, wait. We can't leave from Tasmania, but we got to stop in Tasmania. Is this going to be maybe a ritual? Well, let's just see how the first one goes. Joy to the world. How are you, Joy? There's a reason. Wish someone could tell me. Yeah. Yes, Joy. Oh, that's the first I've seen of you, Sir Dale. And Dale, please a very special hello. That was pretty good. Let's go way. Oh, we're not going away to the back. Ooh, we're going quite a bit. We got Jan, we got Jerry, we have my brother from a different mother. Got Randy in the house. Mm-hmm. And him and his new sweet ride. So Randy, forgive me. I've been a little preoccupied with folks that kind of needed a shoulder. So hopefully the truck is awesome. I want to hear all about it. And I do believe, I don't think I got anybody at home tomorrow. I'll give you a call. Either that or, yeah, I'll shoot you a text and maybe we'll do the, I think we still have that private chat thingy, my Bobby kind of deal there. High tech lingo. Things always taste better in cruising Alaska merch. Just saying, folks. And of course, this is only water. Just because Jesus turned it to wine, who am I to get upset or go with the norm? Just saying. And there's just Jason, keto and more. Guys, New Year's resolution, got to go have a look at Jason's channel. He's got a lot of awesome recipes, just different things with keto, and like he's even went to keto meetups, folks. So I think we might do well, I guarantee you on the ship, I might go keto. That's bacon. Oh no, wait, I think Carnival took bacon off their list. Right there is a prime example why 2 weeks or 7 days without bacon. I don't know how we're going to do that. And of course, we have the lovely Miss Ann. And we got Jesse. And of course, the one and only Miss Lisa. Notice how it's just Jesse and the wonderful Miss Lisa. Just saying. Glenda and Sir Grace. Telling you what. Yeah, well, you know, we got it all figured out. There's Lee, Fisherman 506. And again, thank you, Jesse, for dropping links. Much appreciated. James Hall, welcome, welcome. Appreciate you. Carlene Vasul, welcome. Alexander, not easy. Had a funeral on Wednesday. Not a fun month at all. No. So the families decided, because there is younger folks in the family. Um, I don't want to sound morbid, but if they waited 2 weeks or they have the funeral now, the loved ones are still dead. So, they're still deceased. So, unfortunately, they've decided that they just put it off for 2 weeks so that they don't ruin Christmas for just so they don't ruin Christmas. You know what I mean? Ah,
Are you working? Can you hear me? Can you? Yep.
there we go.
You working now?
Man, this is killing me. I know there's somebody else down there.
Hold on.
It's killing me.
Ah!
Hang on, guys. Let me kill that. There we go.
I was wondering if I was going to have to come in here and steal the show.
Me too, Jesse.
I mean, you know what? We just can't let this boy walk in the park all by himself. He's going to get bit by a dog.
You know what? I'm walking and chewing bubble gum at the same time. I ran into 3.
Well, you need to quit running into the trees.
Hi, Tamara.
It's always something, folks. Always something with this boy.
Uh-huh. So we just lost our internet. Our internet went out. So I'm over onto data.
Oh.
Wow.
I've been there, done that, bought the t-shirt.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Karen.
You hear Lisa? She says, "You didn't pay the bill?"
That's a pink job. That's not a blue job.
Hi, Dot.
Hey, Dot. Dot for Dot Roper.
We're both
Roper's in the
pretty
house.
puny.
And
How you feeling there, Johnny?
You know, I had a headache today that I just kind of wanted to cut my head off and throw it outside.
You know, now, Johnny, I don't know if you believe anything I tell you because you probably don't. But if you fill up your bathtub with hot water, hot water, and put your feet in the bathtub, your headache will go away. I'm not going to tell you it works for you, but it works for me.
huh?
Yeah.
Fill your bathtub with water enough to go all the way up to your ankles. You get a headache, put your feet in the bathtub. It'll take your headache away.
Hi, Jonesy.
Are you smoking a doobie while you do that, or what?
No, we don't do that. I was in the Army. I wasn't in the Marines or the Navy like y'all.
Oh, yeah. My bad.
You know, my drill sergeant said long hair leads to drug abuse. So that's why we kept it tighter than what you got.
I hear you.
Yeah.
Hi, Randy. Jesse's girl. Hi, Lisa.
We got a problem. I can't have that sticker there. Okay, that's more like it.
Hey, my hand's up here, folks.
Mine are right here.
Yeah, you guys all know. I've already said that was, but Johnny's here, so we can switch it now. That's just a show support from my brother. That's all.
He was leaving it up there in support of the sick, lame, and lazy.
Well, there's lazy, right? There's lazy.
The sick, the lame, and the lazy. So,
oh gosh,
let's bring that show on the road, folks.
the sick, lame, and lazy. Oh yeah, you probably could. I don't think Johnny's gonna be sick all the time. How's Miss Christine doing? She doing better?
She's doing. She says she's doing better, but I don't think she's really doing better.
Well, she must be because I seen her in lives all last night and even some today. So I know she's doing much better.
You know, sitting. You know, if you can relax, if you can sit back and stuff, it's not that bad. Not that big a deal. But boy, I tell you what, there's a lot of coughing going on here in our house. Yeah. I gotta remember that. Yeah.
Elbow.
Code word Johnny Elbows.
Johnny Elbow. I got to remember that.
That's right. That's your government name, Johnny Elbows.
You know, I tell you what. There's two letters of my government name in that elbow word.
Okay, L and Bo.
No, L and E.
Yep. Well, mine too, because mine's Jesse Lee Leos.
Oh wow! All right,
JL. That's right.
You're right.
JLL to be exact.
JLL.
Yeah.
So
I'm gonna put a sign on the gate that says JLs.
No, we need to do like MT. You know how they got the MT back there? You just put JL back there.
Yeah. But, anyway, I had to go. As bad as I felt. I mean, I slept until between getting up and having to go take things and stuff like that and going back to bed, I slept till about 10:30ish, and then I got around and go, man, those cows got to be fed. So away I went, and that's about a 45-minute drive down to them. So
wow.
And for you to be in bed till 10 o'clock?
Yeah. Imagine that.
Like, God.
Well, I didn't know if I was going to get out of bed. I really didn't. I was like, this is bad.
Well, who let the chickens out in the morning?
The chickens, we turned them out late evening, and Christine turned those out this evening. But I was going to tell y'all, it's not COVID or the C. I'm sorry.
It's not the C.
No,
Randy, are you out there?
Oh,
it's not the C. It's just flu.
Yeah, well, Christine said she tested.
She tested, and it's just I've had the flu before, and this feels like standard issue flu to me. So
standard.
Yeah, the C19 or Corona. Hey, all jokes aside, No, because all jokes aside, Scott, condolences to your the two families that you have experienced loss this week, Christmas week. I
Um,
know that's something serious, and you know, I'm not going to say that it's just a bad time of year. I know it's a bad time of year to lose anything or anybody, and you know, our hearts go out to the two families, uh, especially losing two parents. Wow, at
Wow.
the same time, both or
Sorry.
losing both parents at the same time.
within 2 week period.
With it, yeah. And then the other girl that lost her was it her father?
Well, her father and they got the family got the call today that her organs are starting to shut down and she's internally bleeding. So
Oh wow.
Hey, Dale.
24 to 48 hours, she's going to lose her mom too.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you know, we all have an expiration date, and only God knows what the expiration date is. You know, and there's a reason it happens when it happens.
Yeah.
You know, and the only person knows is the man upstairs.
You know, that's
So,
that. He's like, why? I said, that's a way above my pay grade.
exactly. Exactly. Yeah.
That's out of my league. So actually, I feel and I see a whole bunch of people in the. Let me drop the.
Yeah.
I see Wanda Henry and Cora Phelps, and there's Glenda, Karen Brest,
Karen Brest.
Virginia Alexander. Good to
Yep.
see all you guys.
And hello to Mrs. Doubtfire.
Yep.
And Mrs. Doubtfire, come in and get your watch hours.
Yeah.
What we like to say in the Quebec land over here, VAC. Oh my God, I hate doing this on a phone.
Maybe Jesse can do it.
I've already
Yeah.
there now. Yep, there we go.
James Hall, yes, that's been common knowledge. Yes,
Yeah, it was on there for a long
one
time.
time, yeah.
What's that?
The C.
The C word was on the back of Lysol cans saying that it killed that long time before we actually
Had the epidemic,
had the, whatever.
pandemic, actually, pandemic.
Yeah, so anyway.
And it's always going to be around, folks.
Yeah. Yes, it's just like the flu. I mean, when I say that, don't get me wrong. When I say it's just like the flu, I think it's going to be something we're going to deal with just like the flu every year. So, we've had to deal with the flu since time out of mind, and we'll have to deal with this since the time out of mind or whatever. And I think a lot of times it depends. Yeah, I don't want to make anybody mad here, but I think a lot of times it depends upon where you get tested. Is whether you've got the flu or the C.
Oh, Linda.
Getting that?
Yeah.
So if you I think it depends upon where you get tested, whether they call it the flu or something else.
Yep.
So that's just
the hospital
don't get mad at me.
Don't even get any time off anymore. So if the hospital workers aren't taking it serious, what's the issue?
Yeah.
It's just like the flu. So many people pass of the flu every year.
Well, I mean, I don't want to make light of any of that, because I know people were devastated and stuff like that. There was a lot of things that happened, but I'm telling you, and Xander is right. It depends upon the hospital right down there. So because the way you code it depends upon how much money comes in, guys. Yeah. So if the money, it's down here for flu, right? And up here for C. So you don't think that, they can tell you to do the same thing for that as they would for this and send you home and get paid here instead of here.
But then there's the other element, Johnny, that we don't know about. Let's say you go in there and they diagnose you as having the flu. Right? Let's say that you go and get flu. Well, you go on about your business. They give you your prescription or whatever, and you go into business. Now the administrator says, "Oh, wait a minute, we have 100 people with flu. We're taking half of them to see." Really? So that they have records of 50 of them having, so they get their money from the government. No,
I was dancing for you.
right now it's more like they're beating themselves up right now with this sickness.
You know, I was sitting here yesterday and I was having the symptoms of the flu, I think. But I went downstairs and I drank a bunch of elderberry tea.
Nice.
And I woke up feeling better. But I was hot flashing and like my throat was sore. And I'm like, okay, something's wrong here.
Okay, Glenda. 2 days ago, I came in here after feeding, 3 days ago, I came in here after feeding the cattle. I felt like I've been run over by a truck.
Mm-hmm.
The next day, I felt great.
Was it
the next day after that, which was yesterday, and whenever our live came about, just about right before our live, I started feeling bad. And by the time we got into Dale and Nana's live, I was in bad shape by that time. And I think that I actually feel a little better right now, but
good.
Hey, Jamie Conway.
Hey, Jamie.
Well, I was exposed to my little one at Christmas, the baby, and she was sick. And so the timing of it was, I think, from her. But I don't know. I mean, I can't prove anything.
Well, and with Sir Grace being where he was over Christmas.
Yeah. And he had been in the hospital for over a week.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So he's better.
Irregardless of where you got the flu, where they say you have the flu or the C, it's not good either way. It's not good either way, because if you're compromised, you can sure die of the flu just as well as you can die of the C. So
very much so. And I think out of us, though, I was more concerned about the baby than I was myself, because I mean that's my most important person, and she's fine now. I checked in to make sure she was feeling better.
Christine's throwing her what she
and another thing.
Yeah,
another thing.
That's her game right there, guys. That's her game.
Yeah.
Yep.
Anyway, so what's everybody's plans for New Year's, guys?
I should be in bed by 9.
9 o'clock. Nice.
I'll probably watch. They're doing another Alaskan special. So Curmudge, all the Alaskan channels, I believe, are going to do a.
I saw that earlier. There was a community post about that.
Yeah. So it's always a lot of fun to hear them. Really, geographically, they're not that far apart, but they're so far apart in weather, and like Rob and Sarah are getting snow upon snow. Alone is not really getting a whole lot of snow. The temperatures are up and down, and it's just crazy up there.
So Rob, like I said, that's going to be New Year's Day, right? And I think there's probably, I saw Dink and Tank asking who's going to be live. I think there's going to be a lot of channels live on New Year's Eve. I've heard several say they were going live.
So my mother and I are going to be live. I don't know how.
There you go. Right there.
Right there. Yeah, we're going to be live New Year's Eve.
Don't have to know anything else right there. Yeah.
There you are. Come on over and join us. It'll be interesting because it'll be like, I think, figure out who's going to fall asleep first. I think it'll be me, but.
Oh,
no, you don't. Because if you're
drinking sassafras tea and coffee. Wow.
Okay.
We're supposed to go play a really cool game, and Jesse likes this game too. I think it's a Mexican Train.
Oh, I
yeah.
love Mexican Train.
I
That's a
love
that's a
Mexican
great
Train.
game. We
That
got
is
that.
a fun game.
I tell you what, when we ever get together again, Jesse, if we're ever like at one of these places and we're like sitting down at a picnic table somewhere, we need to pull out the Mexican Train game.
I need to bring you this other one that I made or that I got from my uncle that I made my own board. It's called Dirty Marbles. It's
Dirty
kinda like,
Marbles.
yeah, it's kind of like the what was that Chinese checkers, whatever it was, with a
Yeah,
trouble,
Trouble. Kinda like Trouble.
not trouble, and you got these marbles, and you got to get them home and all that stuff. It's called Dirty Marbles. It is awesome.
Oh,
Hey,
wow.
hey, Dale. When we go out west again, I need to bring that Mexican Train. We need to play that. If we can get off of, if we aren't watching the flush, if we aren't
Hey,
watching,
another good game. I don't know if you played Johnny. Lisa and I like to play is called Hand and Foot, kind of a spin-off Canasta.
yeah,
Hand and Foot. That's a card game. We love that game. We play that
What?
all night.
Okay, so for us Canucks in the chat and on the what the heck is a Mexican Train?
it's a really cool domino game. It's got like all the way from
I'll get it.
yeah, he'll get it.
Well, you can also get it on your phone too and play
So
it
it's
on your phone.
dominoes then.
It's kind of like it starts off as you can go from
This the one?
double blanks all the way up to double 12s. And usually what we do is we play all the way from the high number all the way down to the double blank. And if we're really feeling frisky, we'll go all the way back from the double blanks all the way back to the double 12s. And it's a really cool game. You have like a piece. A lot of people have, and ours has like a train whistle on it, and you
Mhm.
get that deal, and yep. Mexican
Oh, I
Train
like that
and
one.
chicken foot. Yeah,
Mine doesn't look like that.
we have one. We got a real. We even got the wooden boards to set your dominoes up.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's senior friendly because the dots are colored, color coded. So senior friendly.
Right.
And basically, you start out with if it's a double 12 or double 16, whichever one you got, which game you got, you start with the highest there, and then everybody plays off of that, and then you also have a free line and so forth. But it's
Double 12s as high as it goes.
double 12.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's well, you know what? Lisa's dad has one that's a double. Was it double 16 or double 24?
Wow.
Double
That would
16.
be crazy. I would hate to try to count all that because when you get to that point, you're running out of colors.
You
Yeah,
can play it on the phone too.
yeah.
You playing by yourself or you got somebody in there
You
with
play
you?
against the computer.
Oh, against a computer. Oh.
Well, you can play it. I'm telling you, Sir Grace and I, that's what we do. Keep up with it.
But they're dominoes we made, I think.
We
So
use
this-
double
this-
16. Wow,
This
they
is
got
where you can get it from, or you can get on Amazon, and it's Mexican Train, and they got a bunch of different box sets.
Yeah.
Or they're not all yellow; they come with a white box. Some are silver.
I have
Yeah.
a silver one.
Yeah,
ours like some
but it-
kind of fancy box that
but
we got.
yeah,
Yeah,
but,
Yeah,
but,
there's
the,
a silver.
Just shows
but the
how-
premise is the train set, the little circle thing, and then everybody plays off their own line. It's a great game.
It is. It's a lot of fun. And if you guys out there in the chat, if you don't know about it and you're wondering about something you can play with folks whenever they come over, this one right here is really easy to get into, and you will hook a lot of people on it.
Yeah,
And
It'll
it's
end
good
up
for-
being one of them deals where you guys are going, "Hey, let's get together once a month and do this."
Yeah.
So
It's
if you don't like people, don't get one.
No, get the phone. You get the app. That's the resolution there. You just put it on your phone.
oh, but
It's really good.
It's a whole lot more fun when you get people together. You
That's
know,
It
right.
is.
You know,
It is.
Yeah. Yeah. If you don't like people, you can just do it on the phone like Glenda.
Yeah.
What
Oh,
are you telling us, Glenda?
I don't like people though. Just
and you can get
think-
the domino. Look, and these are actually the numbers. Look,
yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
It's
Now
for the
that's
dots.
nice. I like
Is that what's on yours?
yeah, that's what's on these. I think we have another one that has the numbers. I mean the dots.
The dots
These are
on
the
it.
numbers.
So it's great one for your tweens as well. So I've babysat my niece and nephews and on those snow days, and I pull the box out. When they were younger, we'd sit and play. So it's good even for them too.
I gathered together, Homestead.
Gathered together.
Freight
Home.
Train.
Hey, hey, hey.
And Linda.
Yeah.
Hi, Linda.
Oh, we got Freight Train in here.
Steph, aka Mama Bear. Welcome.
You're not late. You're right on time.
Right on
Yeah.
time.
Look, you can tell
That's
your
just
hook.
like ours.
You can
right
tell
there.
your hook when
Yeah,
you
that's like mine. Yeah. Mine looks
Yeah.
just like that.
So he's got more than one Mexican train, guys. Yep.
Yep. That
It's
looks
got the
just like
dots
mine.
and it's got the centerpiece.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So, but that's what you're looking for. This bad boy right here,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and it comes with an official scoreboard.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And depending upon how many people you have,
And then all the little trains.
all the little pieces that you need.
Yeah.
And depending upon how many people you have, depends upon how many pieces you start off with.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
in
In the ship, there's a whiskey bar and a whole bunch of like games that you can play. Have a whole bunch of people together. They have games.
is it got a bottle and you like
It's on the bottle.
We might be able to do that too.
you know what I want to play on the ship? This is what I want to play. Lawn darts.
Yeah, but listen,
on the bottom
Johnny,
floor.
when you throw that thing up, the ball's gonna be gone. It's gonna come back land in the water.
I know. That's what I'm thinking.
It don't work that way, Jesse. It don't work that way.
Hey, Johnny, I
Whenever
know
you
you
throw
like hot
something
stuff.
that's going the same speed, it's going to land just about the same. I mean, because you're not going to be able to throw it high enough to get it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, I don't think you'll play it on any of the lower decks. You have to be on the very top deck. So,
Well,
Creek's in.
he's in for lawn darts.
Yeah.
Or
You
a
know,
laser tag.
You know,
That would be fun.
that'd be right. Don't they have like a glass deck or something like that you can stand on somewhere? That'd be a perfect place for lawn darts.
yeah.
Just
I
perfect.
don't. I don't know if this one has a glass floor or not. I'll have to check that.
Big Matt, no, I'm not feeling okay today. I am
What's
under
going
the
on?
weather. Hey, Jerry.
Hello.
So anyway, Glenda,
Yes.
you guys are gonna do what now on New Year's?
No, it's not.
Like shoot the shotgun off the porch at midnight or something?
You know, that's what I'm thinking, like, especially in a subdivision, I know that my neighbors are going to love that.
That'll go off banging. I'm telling you, that'll be
Yeah,
awesome.
yeah.
Do it real
And some,
fast and
and
run
some
indoors,
big lights going around, you know.
You got an HOA there?
Well, thankfully, no, but you're not
Oh,
allowed
good.
to shoot anything in the city limits. I guess I'll go stand by my chickens because then I'll be in the county and then I'll be good to go.
There you go. Perfect.
You know, to be like, I
Real
Hey,
wasn't
she
fast
in
lives in
run
the
city
indoors.
city
limits.
and the county, guys.
Yeah,
The city and the county. Isn't that
yeah,
awesome?
I know.
I mean,
Stand
that's,
by the girls.
and I'm sure that's reason why you're allowed to have the chickens, right? Because
Yes,
the chickens
so-
are in the county.
They're in the county. I am not legally allowed to own chickens within my city limits. Period. End of story. Yet we have a whole bunch of cities that surround us, bigger than us, and all of them can have chickens. Goodness, in our major city, you can even have goats in the city limits.
Oh, nice.
Well, that's-
Major.
So for longest, we thought we couldn't have chickens, but we can have chickens here in the city. Just can't have
Cool.
roosters.
So when are you getting them, Jesse?
Yes.
I have no idea. Whenever Lisa's ready to start taking care of them.
Oh, I will walk you through it. Chicken math is
No.
a thing.
Yeah, chicken math is a thing, Jesse.
It's a thing.
It's like if you go to get like 4 chicks, you know.
Well, here's how I started.
you just throw that number plumb out the window.
The advice I was given, and this totally makes sense. I mean, ready? So I was told, pick out the color eggs that you want. Start with, what do you want your egg basket filled with? Okay. So do you want white eggs? Do you want brown eggs? Do you want blue, green? What do you want? Right. Then you go to your catalog and then you start looking at your different breeds and you think about your heat, right? And what do you think would be good for your area? Do you want them broody? Broody means that they're going to sit on those eggs. Okay, so here we go with the chicken math. So I was told, order a couple extra because you might lose a couple of chicks in the beginning. Okay, so I wanted 6. I ordered 8. But I got 9 because when I went to the checkout, I clicked this thing called Meal Maker, which is a free bird. And I didn't know it until about 5 weeks into me having the girls.
Yeah.
So my
So
6 turned into 9.
Okay, but is there a better time of year to purchase chicks than others? I mean, when's the best time to purchase chicks?
Spring.
So spring would be the best time. Spring to summer.
Okay.
And
do you order from Myers or what is it, Myers?
I personally order from Meyer Hatchery. I've been to the facility. I've toured it. I really do like them. I'm not endorsed by them or anything like that. That's just a personal opinion.
Yeah. Yes, Christine. Lisa wants to get some chicks, or I want to get some chicks because one's not enough.
Okay.
Right.
So
at least
a
2.
minimum order with Meyer Hatchery is 3 chicks. You cannot go anything less than 3.
I got you.
That's pretty average for most hatcheries.
So here's another way chicken math works. So we wanted a rooster. So we thought, well, we'll go over here to the local Tractor Supply and buy 6 straight run. And straight run means that they don't sex them. So they're just supposed to be whatever hatched.
Yes.
You know, that's in this.
Look at the draw.
So, yeah. So I'm sitting here thinking. So I'm sitting there thinking, we'll end up with 2 or 3 hens, maybe 4. We end up with a couple of roosters. It'll be all good. All 6 of our straight runs were roosters. All of them. Yes. So yeah. Now, well, we got 3. We still have 3 roosters, and we're probably getting ready to have 2 roosters. So, but I saw Steph, Mama Bear, up in there. He said no rooster. If you let your chickens free range at all, having a couple of roosters around is not a bad idea because those roosters will protect those hens.
Yeah, but we're only on a quarter acre. I mean, it's not like we got a big.
I'm not talking about you guys there in the middle of town. I'm talking about.
I thought we were talking about my chicks. Okay,
I'm talking about.
You don't need a rooster, and when you order, you want to look for pullets.
Okay,
that's the girl. That's the female.
Yeah. So you got, but like I said, they those roosters will actually protect. I mean, whenever the hawks fly over out here,
yeah,
the roosters make a sound. The chickens all run underneath something, and the rooster just stands out there and watches him. And I mean, he's ready.
Well, I want to get a foghorn leghorn so I can go out there and say, pay attention, boy.
Steph, she can't have one.
Do you like me and get a wiggle man? That's what I have.
Steph says she can't have one, and I'm sure that's because of the rules about the sound of roosters, because they do a lot of crowing.
Yeah.
And,
however, my thing, and this is just my own opinion, if you can have a dog in the city limits.
Yeah, exactly.
They'll make a lot more noise than them chickens, I guarantee you.
And if you can have an aggressive dog in the city limits, that's all. I'm gonna leave it right there. That's my own opinion on owning chickens.
Now, what's the deal with cats? Are cats more afraid of chickens, or chickens more afraid of cats?
Cats don't typically mess with chickens.
I'm talking about stray cats. We got some stray cats around here.
Feral. Yeah,
depends upon the cat. We have some feral cats out here that are always trying to get in our chicken pen.
Yeah, if they're feral, but if they're not, typically
they usually don't.
They're hungry.
Why?
Exactly.
Make it.
I think the number one predator that you're going to have to be concerned about Lisa
Raccoon.
and Jesse's dogs.
Dogs.
Well,
Dogs.
Well,
Yeah,
no,
you guys.
But you're in the city limits.
But raccoons too up there.
but our
Raccoons
our
and
yard
possums?
is fenced in.
Raccoon,
So we have
possum.
Cats.
You know, a
got
lot of
possum.
people will say a possum won't kill a chicken, but that's false.
Yeah, no.
If,
Okay.
Yeah,
if they have the opportunity, I mean, if they get, I mean, they move slow and they do all this stuff, but if they have the opportunity, they will kill a chicken.
Yeah.
I mean, they're opportunistic. A lot of people say they're only going after the eggs and stuff like that, which, yes, you find them in your pen trying to get the eggs and stuff like that. But if there's not an egg there, you know, and they see those chickens just kind of sitting right there next to them, then reach
Right.
over and grab them one.
Yeah.
No.
But I've not had any problems. I mean, I have not, knock on wood, in almost 4 years, I haven't lost one to a predator.
Yeah.
And when
We haven't either.
Now,
Gonna end up jinxing yourself.
no, I hit that wood hard. I hit that wood hard. Did you not catch that?
now you mentioned roosters, right? Roosters are very protective of the hens. Now
They are.
if you don't have a rooster and you have, let's say, 6 hens, are they pretty self-defensible? I mean, are they ones
If
that fight?
yeah, they'll, when they see something flying over,
They run.
they run. I mean, that's just a given. They'll, as soon as they see that shadow, they're out.
My girls run.
They
And
run.
actually, they'll fly too. They get up off the ground and then they're.
A possum will not kill a chicken. Fake news. Right, Dale.
Right.
Well, we've got the big pecan tree in the back, so most of our backyard is.
Let's Google that. Let's pull up some. Let's pull up some possum killed chickens. Jesse, I put
Most
you
of
on
our
there.
backyard is shaded.
I'll look,
shaded.
trust me, I'll look it up.
Then you'd be worried about aerial predators still.
Oh,
'Cause the
don't
aerial
look at one of them
predators-
sites that says that
Look it up in the
possums all
tree.
they do is eat ticks all the time and
Well, I
just
will
they're
call
just
you
the
when
best
we're
things
ready.
ever.
We'll talk. We'll talk.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not too hard. We have ours
Always have to
set
watch
up
out for
better than
owls.
Fort Knox.
Yeah.
We
There's
have
a house. There's a house probably 3 streets down. When I take Toby out for a walk, I think they have two hens and 1 rooster, because every once in a while you'll hear the rooster crow.
And then there's another house that when we had the tornado here a year or so ago, the tornado, that guy had he had chickens in his backyard because they got all blown everywhere.
Charles,
Yeah.
it was good seeing you, sir. And
Fallen,
Oh,
Arkansas.
there's
yes,
Charles.
fallen Arkansas
Hey.
veterans. He said he's reached his limit tonight for typing. So happy New Year's
Happy New
to
Year,
everyone.
Charles.
Oh,
and
Charles,
happy New Year's.
feeling better
Sir.
Yes, I didn't. Hey, hey.
Yep. Johnny Elbows.
Yeah,
soon.
yeah. You saw that last night. She kept elbowing me to do that. So here I am.
Yeah. It says
Well-
Jamie says raccoons and skunks usually bite their heads off and leave them.
Yep. No,
Which is like,
Yeah.
what didn't the weasel do the same thing? Weasels, they kill them just for the heck of it.
A raccoon, if he gets in your chicken coop, he'll kill every single chicken in there at one time.
They kill for fun.
They're horrible.
Yeah.
I mean, they're
Well, let a raccoon come around here.
ask
and you'll
MT
see-
about
you'll
the
see me
raccoon.
wearing a new cap.
that's it.
ask Big Mike about raccoons.
I'll be that.
Yeah.
I'll be Jesse Boone. Jesse Boone.
Yeah, you saw his little cup that we got him.
Yeah.
Yeah, the raccoon cup.
Yeah.
That's not. Yeah,
Yeah.
just pouring that salt in that wound. You know, just
No, and so he can walk outside with that raccoon saying, "All right, guys, y'all want to end up like this? Y'all go ahead. Y'all keep messing with me."
Oh man.
This is what happened to the last one to mess with
Oh
me.
yeah. Dale's agreeing with me on the possum thing. He's,
Yeah.
you know, because like you can go to all kinds of websites about possums and they'll all say that possums are just the most loving creatures that ever were. And all they do is just sit around and eat ticks all day long and just want to snuggle with you and stuff like that. Well, I've got scars on my hands. They don't just eat ticks. They will chew on you as quick as they can. And they will eat. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
They'll eat anything.
James says, "I've seen chickens attack a red-tailed hawk trying to take chicks."
They, if you get, and Dale said it earlier, if you get a game hen, those little, which are what came, rooster fighting and the game hen,
Meaner than a junkyard dog.
those dudes right there, they will attack anything that gets after their chicks. anything at
That's
all.
jungle fowl. The jungle fowl does
They
that.
are.
And then where did I see it? Xander said layer your fencing. So my recommendation is use hardware cloth.
Yeah, hardwood cloth is what I would use.
I'd get the either half inch or quarter inch. And then if you do a run, you want to also maybe think about putting it out the top. We actually use chicken wire because that's what we had at the time. We did ours right during the shutdown. So we limited access, but we use chicken wire at the top of their run. So nothing, like my girls can go out, get out in the elements, but nothing can swoop down and get them. We've seen hawks try, and I just laugh my butt off every time because it's like, yeah, good luck. Good luck. Keep swooping.
If you don't have a covered run, eventually at some point in time, a hawk's going to come by. Yeah. And if they don't see it in time, it will come down and get one.
Yeah. Yeah. So you want to have that covered.
Mike,
absolutely.
And their run's covered, but that's how they were actually, the coons were getting up on top.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
But they were going through the crack on the where the two met.
Yeah.
Crack, they're getting in there.
Yeah, at the top. Mm-hmm.
And it's like,
and chicken wire is not to keep predators out, it's to keep chickens in.
Yeah, don't ever use chicken wire.
Yeah, that's what I've seen.
We used it at the roof. I mean, that's all we had. The hardware cloth is all the way around. And then we even took it. Sir Grace mowed the grass like completely tight. And then we ran it 18 inches off the run so nothing can dig. We couldn't actually dig down into our ground and put that down in like you should because this is not our property. But he ran it down and then we pinned it. Now the grass is all grown up around it. So nothing can, we've watched animals try to go under. So keep that in mind too. But that's hardware cloth that they're hitting now.
Yeah, that hardware cloth works pretty good. One morning I woke up to two pit bulls going after our chickens. They were actually in the run. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure that the hardware cloth wouldn't have kept them out once they got really going at it. Because dogs will, they'll rip through a bunch of stuff.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
And so anyway, that's all I'll say about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dale,
chicken wire between the lines on that one.
Chicken wire
is junk. I agree. We're getting ready to redo our setup in the spring. We're going to make it a little bit bigger. We're going to raise the chicken run. We made our chicken run too short, and I've hit my head way too many times. So we're going to actually take the roof off and then build it up, and then we're going to go out and make it bigger.
Yeah.
And we're going to put a tin roof on it this time. Now that we've got access to things, because we did it, like I said, we did it during the shutdown and used what we could.
That's right.
Couldn't pretty good. Huh?
You couldn't get anything.
We couldn't get anything.
It won't allow me to pin it. I can ban myself, but I can't pin it.
No, I can't pin it unless I go into your YouTube. Well, let me see.
We got to ourselves.
Well, let me put it in mine, and I'll
pin it. You got to pin it off your YouTube.
I'll pin it in mine.
Best behavior.
Yeah, pin it in Glenda's. And Glenda, you need to go to Glenda's live.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, Jody.
Hey, Joe.
I look funny. I'm lying down right now. I've got to get some rest, but I want to thank everybody for their prayers and kindness and all the fine, wonderful thoughts.
Yes, Jody.
So I'm doing better. I was in the hospital for 3 days, and they finally said, "Enough with you. We're kicking you out."
Oh.
They had enough.
Had enough.
Must have been my bad behavior.
Oh, we're glad you're getting better.
Yeah, but I did want to thank everybody, and everybody's been so wonderful, and I'm just very grateful.
Yeah, everybody's been shouting you out there, Jody. Just about MT Homestead, all the lives we've been on. Everybody's asking for prayer for you. So I hope you're doing well.
Absolutely.
Hope you get better soon. Get you some rest.
Yes.
Yeah, well, they're really kind. I got a lot of home health coming my way, so.
No partying Sunday night, okay, Jody? No partying.
Unless it's Mexican train.
Unless it's Mexican drink.
And you can put it on your phone.
There you go.
Now you can play it on your phone. Just get the app. There's an app for everybody, just about everything.
Yes.
No, I'll probably watch the ball go down with a friend of mine.
Oh.
That'll be my excitement.
Yeah, because you're up there. You're up in, was it Virginia?
Maryland.
Maryland.
No, Maryland.
Yeah, Maryland. I knew you were up in the Northeast.
Yeah, so you'll get to see the ball drop. I
Yeah,
mean,
you're-
you know, us out here, we got to wait a little bit.
Yeah, to us, she's in the future.
Yeah. She's over in the future.
Yeah, she's over in the future.
Hey, only the good ones get to go first.
Hey, there you go. Well, everybody have a happy New Year's and hope you enjoyed your Christmas.
All right.
Happy New Year,
Happy
Jody.
Here.
Take care now.
Get
All right.
well.
All right.
Bye.
Be well. Be safe.
Tomorrow.
Okay, so for those who want the link, go over to my channel. I've pinned the
Mexican Train Equal Old People Starter Kit.
I'm down with that.
Hey.
I mean, what else, you know?
You mentioned it, so I'm just going to leave that right there.
Hey, you know what? What goes around comes around, Dale. Let me tell you that right now.
You know, if you're lucky, you get old.
Right, you're lucky.
That's it. Ding ding.
It's to get old.
So anyway,
There's
so
folks that wish they could have got old.
Exactly.
There is.
absolutely.
You know how you can tell when you're getting old? Whenever
You
you
hurt
start
all
liking-
over?
when you start
All
liking
the time.
when you start liking cafeteria food.
Oh man, we used to have a Furs. You guys ever had a Furs cafeteria?
No, but we had Wyatt and Luby's and
Oh
and
yeah,
we have one.
Libby.
We have a high dollar one here called Claiborne's.
I got a
It's like
I got a funny cafeteria
on another
story.
level.
We had a place called Furs Cafeteria over in Muskogee. You know, at Okie from Muskogee deal. All right. So we're over in Muskogee, Oklahoma. We went over there. It's the first time I'd ever been there, and my folks took me. And I went through the line, and I didn't know that, like, whenever you picked a meat, that was a plate. That was the main meat, and then they added things to that, like your vegetables and stuff like that. Well, I picked 3 meat plates. You know what I'm saying? So I got 3 plates.
Wow.
And so mom and dad, you know, they didn't realize I'd done it. And by that time they already had given it to me and everything. And I found out that dad didn't really like stuffed crab.
Don't.
That's one way to find out.
But it was expensive. I mean, they had to buy 3 main course plates for me, you know. So anyway.
So now
Where was my parents? Obviously, they weren't watching me close enough, Christine.
I'm going to say you were really a problem child.
I was, guys. I was. I'd hate to have to raise me.
Yeah, weren't you like the middle brother or the?
I was the middle
the
child.
youngest? Yeah, the middle.
Oh, middle child.
Middle child.
Oh, okay. That explains some things.
That's Lisa. She was the middle daughter.
Middle daughter.
Oh, that's why
daughter.
she's as wild and crazy as she is.
But I'll tell you this. I'll tell you this right now. I got the best one of the 3.
There you go.
That's good.
You know, I don't know the other 2, but I'll have to agree with you, Jesse.
Y'all don't tell her I said that, okay?
Oh, okay.
Oh,
yeah,
no.
yeah. Look at that. I saw that thumbs up back there.
Okay.
Yeah, a very good answer, Jesse.
Well, so Gathered Together Homestead, I believe they're a little bit behind. They're still talking about chickens.
Yeah.
Oh,
Freedom Rangers are.
move your little bar all the way to the right
Yeah,
there.
move the bar, move the chat bar.
It's
Oh,
probably
well.
Jessica.
Yeah.
Or it could be Glenn. I don't know, but probably Jessica.
Either way, but isn't it funny how yesterday?
Mm-hmm. Hey.
Tell him, Toby.
He's over there playing. He's playing with his what do you call it? Treat, his biscuit treat.
But I'll have to agree with them over there on that Freedom Ranger. Those are the best meat chickens. They're
I haven't
awesome.
tried those. Mm-hmm.
Oh no,
They are awesome.
that's actually
Is Heartland Deacon Tank in the? Oh, they are in here.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Well, I want to say to them, they found a coffee grinder that they put a little Instagram post up.
I saw it.
And I'm not sure if she responded, but I wanted to tell you that if you're interested in selling that, I want to buy it because I collect coffee grinders. I got a bunch of them, and I don't have that one. Hey!
Is it the
No,
kind
what
that,
you're supposed to do,
like
Jesse, is you're
this?
supposed to just stand there and going, I ain't
I have
got
one
one
of
of
those.
them.
I ain't got one of those there, Tamara.
one of those?
I'd love to acquire that coffee
If-
grinder.
Jesse, if she wants to sell it to you, I can take it and bring it down to you Wednesday.
Okay, good. Yeah, I'd love to buy it.
Are you guys meeting up when next week down
Yeah.
Durant?
Next
Well, it was
Wednesday.
going to be originally it was going to be on the 1st, but we have to postpone till Wednesday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the beef hung for 21 days.
Well,
Wow.
Yeah.
So if I drove to Durant, I could see you and Lisa and Jerry and
we're actually going to be there on the 2nd, but we're leaving on the 3rd.
And I'm driving down the
And
3rd.
Jerry's
I
driving down.
don't understand that. We're going to be there on the 2nd, but we're leaving on the 3rd.
We're driving to Durant on the 2nd, staying
Okay.
overnight, meeting Jerry and Susan on the 3rd.
Okay.
And then we're going to go home.
Okay.
Come back.
Because we'll have a truck full of beef.
And
So
we're
when you
staying
go
on the
down-
3rd and going home on the 4th.
So when you go down there on the 2nd, what time are you guys going to get there?
Oh, it'd probably be around 2:00,
Really?
I don't know.
2 3 o'clock. Yeah.
We're coming in the
Makes me
Jeep. not
ponder for a
the
minute.
Yeah, we're driving down the Jeep. Oh, speaking of that, man, I went to go today to go change, rotate my tires.
Nice.
Well, come to find out, my front tires are bald on the outside. From the alignment.
Yeah.
Need an alignment.
They wouldn't.
Is that
do
that
it.
Jeep?
And they wouldn't do it. Yeah, the Jeep. Then they wouldn't do it.
That's just the way they are.
Yeah. So I said, you know what? I was going to buy new tires anyway, so I had to buy a whole new set of tires today. So I bought a whole new set of tires.
Has it got any kind of a lift on it or a leveling kit or anything?
No,
Nothing.
it's standard. Yeah.
And so they wouldn't align it?
No, they wouldn't rotate them because I wanted to rotate the tires,
Yeah.
put the fronts in the back and the backs in the front and so forth. But they said there's not enough tread on them for them to do that. To I guess
They would have to be replaced first.
They'd have to
before
be
they would
replaced.
do
So
their
where did you go?
discount tires in Pearland, Friendswood.
Wow, you should have come here to Mario's Tires. They had to slap them dudes anywhere you want them.
So that's just it. I got to drive, and I didn't want to have any problems.
What Mario's would have done was they would take those tires, they'd break them off the rim, they'd flip them, and they'd put them back on, and then you let you run on the other side of them. Really?
Yeah, no, I get you.
I don't know if I would sign up for that if that were me.
They'll do it. Hey, we've done a lot of stuff like that. Like on the dually, we do stuff like that all the time on it.
Yeah.
If you didn't have to drive very far, maybe. But
Yeah, we just said, you know what? I got to drive it all the way to Oklahoma. So go ahead and let's change them out. So we changed them out, and I'm good. I was going to change them when we come back anyway, because they were getting low.
Christine goes, John, do not take my vehicles to Mario's.
I don't blame
Hey, that's
you.
where we're getting your tires.
You tell them,
That's where your
Christine.
tires are going.
Better start checking your own tires, Christine.
Hey, and Mario's is right next to Jose. So while they're doing that, he's over there at Jose's, eating that Mexican food.
are you reading Tamara's
There's trouble.
comments? She has the wooden.
Hey,
Hey.
how are you doing, sir?
What's
What's going on, brother?
Tamara, send me some pictures if you don't mind to my cell phone.
Are they going to an auction Monday? And
Yeah, they're going to auction Monday in
Neosho.
Neosho at the lodge inside. Oh,
Yeah, it's It's inside the auction on the first.
Yeah.
Neil,
That's what I was telling you earlier that Dave was looking for those clamps for me.
talking about you, Johnny.
Yeah, that's true though. I mean, it's true. I mean, there's no sense in giving up on a tire whenever you can get another 100,000 out of it.
Oh, trust me, I'll put my share of plugs in them. Trust me.
Christine, you check your insurance. Be sure you have good insurance.
Yeah, that would be.
And I don't mean life insurance. But
Hey,
No. I think
Jerry,
that too now, Jerry. I think I'd be making sure everything medical.
I've been pretty quick on some tires. So
I bet you, Christine, you checked out your insurance. The life insurance is probably $2 million.
hey, there's Don Ray B. Welcome, Don Ray.
And there's Mickey over Critter Creek.
Yeah, right there.
He's all the way from the creek. Has the creek risen yet there, Mickey?
No, I made it in. I'm always saying I'll make it in if the creek don't rise. So
Yeah.
And the most important part, if the good Lord's willing and the creek don't rise.
That's right.
I hear you.
I heard you all talking about those chicken runs.
Yeah.
Yes.
Scott, are you muted again?
No.
Oh, okay.
I know you're not talking very much.
Well, no, I said hello 4 times. But
No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I saw your hand go up and like this, and I thought you were muted again.
No. I'm all good, brother.
I got some bad news for you, man.
What?
I got your phone number tonight.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
I just want to apologize in advance, sir. But I'll call you, so it's on my dime.
It don't matter. It's all good.
Mickey, do you use Instagram? Because it's free through Instagram.
Yeah,
I am like, I can build a website. I can draw anything on a computer and software, and I have no technological anything. I have to call a daughter up to come over and try to figure out why I keep getting booted from the lives. And she said, it's because them people don't want to hear from you.
Oh,
That's not true.
Tina.
Well, I do ramble on sometime, Rambler.
I don't know why anybody would do that to you, Mickey. I'm just messing with you.
I know you are, man. I watch every one of your videos, so I know what your humor is. Oh, and just so you know,
What are you saying there, Mickey?
back at you. I got a video coming out probably tomorrow that is a new series I'm going to try. And there's Johnny Gillum.
Mm-hmm.
There's Jesse. There's Scott. There's me. Oh, yeah. Wait, Jerry. Yep. But yeah. And there's Miss Grace and Fire. Guess what? My new video. Well, all of you are in it.
Wow.
Really?
Oh.
I really didn't come up here for a shameless self-promotion. I came up to talk about those chicken coops.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But since I got in the door, I thought, well, hell, they're not going to shut me off.
Still the beans
God,
there.
that's too much.
Tell us what.
So I've got a new series coming out. Okay, it's about the people who I watch on YouTube, which is all of you, every one of you. Okay, and I watch the chats, and I watch a bunch of them, and I watch the mods, and appreciate them. I watch the subscribers who don't have channels, aren't mods, but they're constantly in there, and I love them. I mean, and so I've created a new series because in my head, see, that little guy on the movie said, I see dead people. Well, in my head, I see cartoons. I can't draw fast enough to say thank you to people for the joy they bring to my heart. See,
Aw.
when your channels are putting out content, I don't really think you realize how deep you're affecting people who are at home, you know. And when the mods maybe just drop your link, I don't think they realize how amazing that is. And when the people who don't make channels, who don't aren't moderators, but they leave you a comment in those feeds and say hi to you, it means the world.
Yeah.
And so I've got a list of about 5,000 people, you know, that I want to say thank you to. And I do that in my way. I do cartoons. So I've got a new video series coming out. It is sponsored by JB Conway and Simply Jen Homestead. Okay, they didn't actually send me money, which would have been cool. But JB suggested that I do this, and Simply Jen contacted me and said you got to at least try it. And I'm skeptical, but what the series is about. Sorry, I'm not trying to take up everybody's time. But the series is about me talking about the people who influence my life. And that's y'all, definitely. Actually, I'm looking at all of you on the panel, and you're all in my intro video that's hopefully coming out tomorrow. But with Jesse in here, there's some clues of upcoming videos of what I'm doing, which is basically I'm going to talk like I talk, which I may insult people, but I'm going to be actually on my computer, on my art tablet, drawing cartoons of the people who have touched my life. And so I'll speed it up, you know, where it's not like boring. I'm going to try to keep them all under 15 minutes. But it's basically me in my Adobe Illustrator using my little mouse and drawing cartoons that I do for y'all.
That is so awesome.
Or of y'all, not for y'all.
That is so awesome.
I'm hoping that you get the message that you mean a lot to more people than we're able to say, you know.
Yeah.
Because on holidays and just other days, nobody ever knows how bad some of these days going.
No.
And you show up the best that you can. And we get to go into Scott's and Jesse's and Johnny's and Miss Christine's and Mr. Grace and Miss Fire and you. Hey, I'm not forgetting you, Jerry.
Mm-hmm.
You're in my video.
I believe you.
Thank you. Thank you is all I'm saying. Okay, way too much time.
And now I'm sitting here and you're like, I'm sorry.
That
you have no idea.
You gotta have a chicken in Glenda's now.
Yeah, please keep in mind. Okay.
Hey, folks, as I watch your videos, I know what critters you've got. And I don't have the name Critter Creek without noticing the critters. I mean, the people, what they say? The people, we bought a zoo.
No,
and that brother says to his brother, he says, the animals are awesome, but the people are amazing. You know, and I'm a critter person.
Yeah.
And to me, the critters are way cool, and I've got to draw them. And when you see my video, if you check it out, you'll see I love my critters and your critters, but the people are awesome. So, anyway, that was all I want to say about that. About them chicken coops.
Yes.
That's what I do, folks. I was a director of a rescue zoo.
Oh wow.
And
Oh,
that's everything from lions and tigers and bears and Jesse.
Oh my!
Jesse.
Oh my!
Yeah. Oh my.
Oh my. But Mr. Gillen, I was a director of a rescue zoo. Lions and tigers and emus. Oh my.
Oh my!
You gotta watch the video, Jesse. You gotta watch the video, Mr.
Well, you know,
Gillen.
now that we know that you are a Cooper, maybe we have to call you and get some pointers.
Well, no. I just build habitats. I don't my big problem is I want to build like a town for every critter on the planet. So that when you're talking about the wires and all that,
Well,
man,
somebody's already.
I'm like taking a bobcat and I'm going down 2 feet in the ground
But Mickey,
and
somebody's
I'm
already.
putting my wire down and bending it up on the edges, and then I build my coop once I've got the ground back in, packed it down. I don't want nothing getting in there. And I believe it was Johnny Gillum that said possums, they're on the top 5 predator list.
Yeah.
They are. They are.
Well, you know what? But
Right.
you know what, Mickey, somebody's already built it. It was called the Ark. You can build another one though.
Oh man. Okay, now I'm trying to figure out how to fit that in with Critter Creek. Critter Creek Arc Experience. Now I'll work on it.
there is one that's not
Arc
too far from
experience.
me. I've yet to go to it. I don't know if they offer a 2x2 discount to get into it.
They do. They do have that. That's right, man.
Yeah, I live
right.
maybe about 2 hours from it.
Well, you could
I
call
need
it
to
Ark.
go.
Ark of
Oh,
the Critter
you
Creek.
live close to the Ark Experience? Oh, we want to go to that.
Yeah, that's
We have been wanting to go.
Yeah,
I want to
goodness.
go to that thing too, but
I do too.
Yeah. Mickey,
We-
you call it the Ark of the Critter Creek.
Yeah. Yeah, it's on my bucket list. It's about 2 hours from me.
See,
Wow.
I'm liking that. I'm liking it. I'm looking for land hard, so
And I can already see the cartoon of the Ark already. You got animals everywhere, you know.
I think that would be awesome.
oh yeah. Well, when I get my land,
Night,
look at
Sid.
Jesse. Look at Jesse go. When I get my land, by the grace of God, then it's going to be an animal refuge.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to scare Johnny Gillen, but there's going to be emus there.
You know,
That's because everybody wants to get rid of them.
Yeah.
When you get your land, you could make all your pens or your cages in the outline of the ark on the land, and look from above. It'll look like with Johnny's drone. It'll look like the ark because you got all these different places where the animals are staying, and it's in the shape of the ark.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So,
Yes, sir. Because Johnny's the only one that actually has a drone. that
Johnny's the only one probably would be able to get it over there. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
he's-
wouldn't.
he-
I wouldn't.
Johnny's
I
the one
wouldn't
that
trust
can
Eric.
fly a drone right. I've got a drone, but I can't fly it with a damn.
I wouldn't trust Eric from old Bland's Promised Land. He's already crashed 2 of them.
I was going to get a drone, but I'm stuck in the city right now, and I guarantee you right now, Norman PD would be right here.
oh wow.
Well, they fly theirs around looking for the homeless people. So I mean, you know,
Really?
Well,
they
you
got-
know, now,
Yeah.
now, Mickey, you can fly a drone. You can't. You're supposed to keep it like if you're flying over somebody's place, you're supposed to fly at least 100 feet over their place. So you're not getting down there in their grill. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah. In the grill. I like that.
And then you're not supposed to fly around airports or any kind of a facility where a penal institution or jail or anything like that. You're not supposed to fly around any of that stuff. Not supposed to fly around like a hospital where they land choppers and things like that, life flight, things like that. But, the DJI drone, like what I have, will tell you where you can fly and where you can't. So it comes right up on the thing and tells me that I can't fly, here or there. Xander, you can fly on a hotel, but you have to fly over it. You can't fly like next to a hotel. That's where that 100 feet up thing comes from. And whenever they talk about the 400-foot limit on height, they're talking about 400 feet above. Like if you're above a building, you can be 400 feet above a building. And the building can be pretty tall. Because you're still not in,
airspace. Yeah.
So, but anyway, it's one thing I learned about mine also is if I'm down in the hollow and I decide to fly my drone up out of the hollow and go up high, there's places down there where our deer camp is that I can't even fly above the mountain because it's more than 400 feet up the mountain. So I have to go up on the mountain and then fly from there and to get some of those shots. So it's a weird deal. I believe it is 2 miles from airspace unless you have permission.
See, we're only a mile, Rob, in Canada.
Yeah. I can't either.
I agree with you, Rob. I flew my drone one time over a sale barn where they were cattle sale barn, and man, that thing was beeping at me like crazy because I was right in the space of where the planes come in to land at Tulsa International Airport. So I was in that what they consider that area right there.
Yeah.
But anyway.
What's the baby's name?
This is Harley.
Hey, Harley.
Hi, Harley.
This was my Christmas present from a friend that said I was too grumpy and needed something to make me smile.
Hey.
Y'all kind of look like each other. He's got the
They
white
do.
I know.
They say you eventually get.
This is when you get kisses and you can't tell where the old man's beard stops and the
Oh no. I don't know if I want to see this.
Oh man.
That's when you can't tell where the old man's beard stops and the little puppy starts. And I love my critters.
So Mickey, I saw a video where a guy wanted to carry his animal around with him, a cat or a dog. He puts on a hoodie backwards and puts the dog inside right in front, so you can carry that dog, and they wouldn't even know if it was your beard or not. You wear your hoodie backwards.
That's it.
I build custom Harleys in my old young days, and I used to build a sidecar for my little dogs that had a bubble on it. Because all my little dogs, and they've been pit bulls all the way down to a Shih Tzu, all of them loved Harleys.
Hey, Dale.
I had an art studio. Go ahead.
I was going to tell Dale down there in the chat. If there's oil leaking out of it, that means it's got oil.
You
Or had.
Yeah.
No, it's still got it. If it's leaking, it's got oil.
A little bit at least, yeah.
Hey, Vivian.
Well, I lost my dog. So Sir Grace has his. So he's been on the channel, but I used to have a Cocker Spaniel, and I lost her a few months ago. And I had her cremated, and she's actually sitting on my desk next to me because every time I'd go live, she would be like right here. And if you go back into some of the older ones, you'll hear her snoring because she always was right there with me. And I miss my little girl. So she's sitting right here next to me.
I believe that.
Bye, Dawn Ray.
I don't.
Hey, Dawn.
Bye, Gathered Together Homestead.
We'll see you. Have a good night, Jessica.
Here's my little girl right there.
Yep.
Or Glenn. I'm not sure which one it is. Probably Glenn.
Jessica/Glenn.
Yeah.
Sorry in the chat. I didn't mean to talk so long that we didn't get to say hi to everybody. I can't see the screen, so.
Yeah.
No worries. No worries, Mickey.
There's Leonard Mountain Homestead.
You'd
Nothing
never.
worse than losing a fur baby.
Oh, hey, Amy, how you doing,
Hi,
Amy?
Amy.
Hey,
Yeah,
Mick,
maybe
never
Chris. Chris might be there too.
And at what?
on my life.
Yeah, my money says Chris is not nowhere near the computer.
And your money is he's
My
not
money.
anywhere near.
No, it's all Amy.
He's got
Yeah.
like that. He's got that flat iron, and he's somewhere else.
Yeah, he's watching the big screen right now. Yeah. Well, Mickey, I'm looking forward to seeing that video, that cartoon video. That's going to be pretty cool to see the cartoon
I'm
in action.
I'm
I
excited
hope y'all,
about that.
I hope y'all enjoy it.
Oh, we will.
We will. Hey,
Oh,
Dale said something in the chat earlier. He said if whenever you have like the person, the channel or whatever that you're doing it on, make sure you tag them.
Yeah.
Do the at.
Yeah. In my intro video, I'm tagging all the channels that I know will be okay with it. I'm not reaching out to everybody and asking for permission because I'm kind of a old redneck, and I'm like, I'm not going to be monetized until 2029 anyway.
2029, is that the
So
year?
if somebody gets mad, that I drew their cartoon.
Mickey, I never knew I never knew you were such a visionary.
Yeah, you need to know I am. When you see the designs for Critter Creek, oh yeah, you'll know he's not a visionary. He's so far outside the box.
So
yeah, it is.
So Mickey, hold up, time out for people in the chat who don't know. Like Leonard just came in. Critter Creek down there on the bottom is Mickey. He is a cartoonist. The guy is excellent at creating logos.
Yeah, he is.
So
Excellent.
If you need a logo, I'm sure he definitely quote you a price.
Not like he's giving you a bunch of work, Mickey, or nothing, but
no, but I'm just saying, if you want a logo, I would go to Critter Creek or Mickey first before I go somewhere else. He might as well give him the business.
Well, and
Jesse,
Mickey,
Mickey's got a video already up about with Rebecca on there, and he did a cartoon of Rebecca, and it's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, and Christine, he did one for Christine Gillen Farms.
Ginger just released.
Ginger.
Yeah.
Mine still doesn't do it. I want a Mac.
He's got one about my car.
He's got one. Oh yeah, he's got one about the Judgment Day.
Yeah.
Oh, I got one about an emu coming to check out your hunting spot too.
Emu.
Hey, and last year when we had the Mid America meetup, he did all the cartoon for that, for all the for the fishing tournament and stuff. He did all that stuff. I mean, the guy's talented when it comes to cartoonizing.
Scott sitting up there in the corner, just acting all relaxed. Oh, I got him on the front of a cruise ship, like that movie.
Yeah.
Titanic.
Top of the world. Yeah.
I didn't want to say that word. I didn't want to jinx the cruise because I may want to go.
Hey,
Well,
can you do that? Can you add to that cartoon and have Johnny and one of them little floats being pulled by the boat?
I got you in a rowboat. Get out of my head.
Get out of my head. Being pulled by a hero.
And Miss Grace, I'm sorry, Miss Fire, and your man, Sir Grace.
Sir Grace.
Don't think you've been forgotten too. When you see the upcoming episodes, you got to read between the clues.
I will.
Because there's only some hints on what's coming up, But I have 4 that I have to do because that's on my heart. And then after that, I'm actually going to let the people in the chat, the viewers, make some suggestions on their favorite redneck or their favorite chicken keeper or, and then I'm going to cartoon some of those too. I'm just waving at Scott just because he's waving.
No, I'm waving at Derek. Just came in. Derek Fowler just came in.
Oh, Derek, thank you. You just subscribed to my channel, sir, and I want to thank you and your family. Thank you.
I have Critter Creek's channel dropped. I can only put it through on my channel in the way that StreamYard's got it. So if you want to slip over there and grab his link, you can go straight to his page.
So Mickey,
Yes,
I
sir.
went, I went back to your channel today and looked at it and resubscribed because YouTube played its game with me and had me kicked off of it.
No, that was me. I booted you, man. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. Well,
no, I'm
it's
kidding.
all right
I'm
then.
kidding. I'm kidding.
That's a good one, Mickey.
I love me some Johnny Gillum.
But like I said, I
No
was
more
subscribed
Christine.
and I went in there. Yeah, I
That's
went
for
in there and I was like,
Christine.
how, what, now, what? So, and I saw that you had the Rebecca, you had the tribute to Rebecca on there. Really
Well,
nice.
It was Mickey
Yep.
that final touches to my new logo.
Yes.
So it was Mickey that tied it all together. He took what he could see and his crazy little brain.
You talking about this?
What my logo is today. Absolutely.
Right.
It's because of that man right here.
Yep.
So, he started with what we do for people. Well, I'm sorry, but there you go. Yes, sir.
There we go.
What we do for people, you do even more for us. Like Mickey, what you just can't put in words what it means to be part of your characters. And it's just we can literally just say thank you.
Hey, Scott, thank you. But I can put this into some simple words, and I mean this with all of my heart. Okay? It's a simple process for me. I didn't get to choose to draw cartoons or portraits or pictures or airbrush and all the things that I love to do.
Mm-hmm.
It is to me, and I don't care who believes it or not, I am unashamed. It's a gift from God. And every morning, every single morning when I wake up, I don't know what I'm going to draw today. And I go outside, not going to lie, I'm smoking a cigarette, letting a little puppy out the poo. And I ask God, I thank Him for the day. Thank Him for the blessings of my life. I ask Him for the people who have been in videos and lives that I've seen that need prayers, for my family, for my friends. And then I say, guard over me, guide me, and direct me this day. I'll be the vessel. You show me what to draw. So thank you, Scott. That was awesome. It's all on God. I just get to I'm just like I get the hands and sometimes a shout out here and there, but it's all about Him, and I'm not kidding about that. It's all glory to God, but I love doing it. And when you see the series coming up, it's going to be recorded live as I'm drawing the cartoons or the pictures or the logos, because it's not just cartoons. And you're going to hear my voice, and you'll see sometimes the back of me drawing and sometimes this and that. But the reason for that is because I crack myself up sometimes. And I go, oh man, I sure hope Miss Gillum don't get mad about this. But so it's a blessing to me to know you all. It's a blessing to me to know those people in the chat. See, I can't see real good, but on the chat I can see the orange, highlighted. And
there's an example of what Mickey was doing.
Oh wow!
My goodness.
I mean, look, he's got the people like this is Robertson's Belly Acres. He's got Oak, Outdoors Adventures with Carrie.
He's got Lisa and some ugly dude.
Yeah, got Lisa and some ugly dude right here.
Pretty and
he's got Pretty and Pooch. And he's got Mike and Carrie. Mike and Terry there, and there's JB, and then there's Mickey himself. And I don't believe he ever caught that fish though.
Hey, you did bust me because I didn't. I've never caught a fish anywhere near what Oak
That's
Outdoor
false
Adventures
advertisement.
Terry has caught. I mean, I think the big. I got a picture on my Facebook page that says instructions on how to catch a bigger fish. Hold it closer to the camera. There you go.
That's right.
I love to fish, and I don't think I've ever caught one over. Whatever. I'm not going to say that. Never mind.
Wow.
Hey, it's a fish story. You can make it any way you want.
I have my own fish story.
Uh-oh.
No.
Yeah.
We could be in
Is it PG?
It is very PG.
Okay.
I went bow fishing on the
Nice.
river.
Wow.
Yeah. And I'm telling you, oh, he's talking.
Competition was a bunch of blind people. Come on now.
No. I was with some
got blind.
experienced guys. Well, one blind guy, but
Was it a big jughead?
you were supposed to tell my story.
Oh, sorry.
This big.
Right now is when I be typing one of those laughing emojis.
Every dog has his day.
It really was. It was a jugfish, and it was that big. I shot it, and it was
that-
that big.
Hey Dale, are you still in the chat?
He commented.
Sure he is.
Yeah, I'm just waiting to see if he's still in here because I'm gonna. They renamed that. They're that thing in Arkansas. They're not calling it Mid America.
Oh,
Really?
Blue Lake.
They DD5 got on his live last night on Dale's live and said they're naming it something different. They're not naming it Mid
Isn't it
America.
Blue Lake.
They're naming it Arkansas something.
Oh.
And so he probably he might remember what they said, maybe. But DD5 said that they were naming it something totally different than Mid America. So
here, Dale's here, but let me drop the link again for Dale.
and it's pinned in my chat, Dale. You need to grab it.
That should go across all of them,
Oh, okay.
I think. I don't know.
I just went and pinned it in my chat.
I didn't program them.
Mm.
But yeah, he DD5, Mike Drifting Dreamers 5, he got in there yesterday and he said Arkansas. Yeah, they're calling it something different.
Blue Mountain Lake.
Yeah, I just put up. No, I just called it Arkansas YouTube meetup. I don't know what it's called.
It's not called Blue Mountain Lake. It's called Arkansas something. It's
I'm waiting for Dale to come up.
This is the information that I had prior to them changing the name.
Yeah, they decided not to use the Mid American name, he said. So I said, so
See, that don't make any sense to me because when Mike and Terry did it, they called it the Mid America, and then they came to Mike and Terry and said, "Hey, we want to host it next year." So if you're going to host it, you should call it the same thing. You can call it Mid America Arkansas or Mid America Blue Mountain Blue, but it still needs to be Mid America because you're taking up the what do you call that thing? The
torch.
You're taking up the torch from where they left off.
Yeah.
I'm just being real. I mean,
they named it.
It's still
They named it something different. They named it Arkansas something. There's like 3 words.
But to me, that's disrespecting the purpose of the meetup. Because it was designed for Mid America. I mean, everything in the Mid America.
Just a messenger, guys.
No, I'm not disagreeing with you, Johnny. I'm just saying the reason I think that they should keep it Mid America because they took the torch from Mike and Terry because they said we want to do it next year. We want to do it next year.
Well, unfortunately, all the beneficiaries that Sandra worked so hard was for the Mid America.
Yes.
So, hang on.
There's Dale.
There he is.
Hey, what's going on?
Dale.
I might be super delayed, so let me know if I'm like way behind here.
You're there.
Okay.
You're there.
So, thanks for bringing me up, Scott, by the way. Yeah, I wanted to get to the actual facts about it. I didn't want to have all this confusion anymore. So I reached out to Mike, and he come in the first part of our live last night, and he told us up to date all the information that he knows. And they're going to call it, if I remember right, Arkansas River Valley Meetup.
Yeah.
So it's me that we can keep going for the Mid America at Tin Killer.
Yeah, he said because they want to make this like an annual thing there.
Oh.
And they want it to be different because their plan is they want to do a bunch of fundraising and give money to like the local schools and the community right there. Like there's 2 different school districts and stuff like that is their plan with it.
So
you are sharing the right information there, Jesse. It is Waveland Park.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
And he said there was only 50 camping spots at Waveland Park with electric hookup and everything, and there's only like 20 left, is what he said last night.
Oh, there's more than that. We looked at the bookings. There's more than that.
That's what Mike said.
That's what Mike said last night.
That's what Mike said last night.
But then the outlet, there's a whole bunch more. I was looking at it. It looked like to me the outlet was like a mile away. He says it's less than a quarter mile to the outlet. He said that it's the same gate to go to both of them. It's just like the other side of the park. And he said there's several available there. I know I talked about when I had him in there, I personally went and looked. Well, Johnny and I did together one night, and it showed me not a single spot available for that weekend. And I've done that several times. In fact, I had a conversation with Mike and Terry, asked them if they knew. Terry sent me a screenshot of her screen, and it said spots available.
I got mine, Dale, last Wednesday night.
Mine still said unavailable until I went and registered at Gov.
Oh yeah,
campinggov.com or whatever.
Yeah, you have to register. You have to register your website.
Then it'll show. Then it shows it available. Yeah. So those of you who are just going and Googling that, it's not going to show you any spaces available till you register on that website.
Now, I put it in the chat, or I'll put it again. But we went in there. There was not hundreds. There was a lot of spots.
There was a bunch.
So we reserved a spot. Not saying we're going, but we reserved a spot in case we do. Because I don't want to get there and get to April or May and go, man, we should have reserved a spot.
Now, my question is, it says it costs $54. I don't know if that's up front or they ding you.
It's $20 a night. I paid for mine $80. If you cancel before May 11th, you get $70 back. If you cancel after May 11th, you only get $50 back. But I can't.
So you do have to prepay for it right now.
But I did it for 4 nights.
Yeah.
So it's $20 a night. But I did it for the 16th, 17th, 18th, 19th, and we're leaving on the 20th.
So we're doing it from the 15th.
Okay.
They leave on the 19th.
Now, Mike.
The other thing that he said was, they're planning on the Friday is kind of the
Move-in
the
day.
Creator Day, and then Saturday is the day for officially everyone to be there, subs, creators, everybody.
Now didn't he say? I thought he said that Friday was the day that for their group, everybody could come and visit with their group.
Okay,
right.
Maybe that's I was
like,
of course doing other things,
like
trying to keep up with chat.
David, come on, it'd be all about that on Friday.
Mm-hmm.
And then on Saturday, it would be like all the rest of us. So,
And he said like the nearest hotel was
45 minutes.
45 minutes.
Okay, well that puts me out.
And I think the nearest hotel he's talking about is the one that Tim at Ridge Life just stayed at this last week.
The one at the lodge?
Yeah, the lodge.
Was it any good?
I left before I got to watch the whole video, so I don't know.
Okay.
Come here, baby. Come here.
But so if you want to know, if you just watch the first portion of last night's Homestead Hangout on our channel,
Okay.
you'll hear it directly from him. So
You better put your feet up here. Let's get up here.
I think I hear talks of there's going to be some more meetups in the plans. So
I think it's going to be renounced sooner rather than later, but is what I was told.
yeah,
Well, I'll be honest. I'd rather go back to Lake Tinkler sometime. Around
we love to
Hang on to your britches.
And
Right?
There's some in the works.
I'm not trying to spill any beans, but
Painkiller will be on another weekend than that's what's
Yeah.
it, 17th, 18th, and 19th.
That's a beautiful lake. That is just a gorgeous lake.
Yeah, Ten Killer's a good lake.
it's just a beautiful area, period.
Well, the beauty of it is the fact that you can there's hotels all around. There's places to there's campgrounds everywhere, and there's
Gasoline,
restaurants and gas, and it's just
well, I ate good barbecue at the gas station right behind the campground.
Hey, and it must be a
juicy
good lake.
pig. You eat a juicy pig get back there.
Yeah,
It must be a good lake if the Canadian geese were all over that place.
That was our military.
It's the Canadian Air Force.
Yeah.
Canadian Air Force was just ensuring that I was safe.
Well, they were all over the place, so must be good.
hey, and we ate pretty decent breakfast right there,
Nice,
right
yeah.
across from 10 Killer Lodge that morning too.
Yes, it
was
was.
good.
You know, that would be Big Red's restaurant.
It is Big Reds. That's
Yeah.
exactly what it was.
It was a good. I gotta say, the service staff, whenever we walk, usually some of the people get really cranky. Those girls were awesome to us. They treated us like gold. They couldn't do enough for us.
That's awesome.
You want to go down? You want to
know,
go play?
Yeah, we're sitting in there waiting on the rest of the group, and we even found out one of the waitresses is like distant related to me.
Oh wow!
Wow.
Hey, did you get a discount on your breakfast?
Oh no,
Well, you
And
see,
you
No.
did
You
count-
charged her twice.
you don't know my family that well.
Well,
They charged him twice, Jesse.
technically, you did get a discount on your breakfast. You didn't pay.
I
for it.
did get a discount on my breakfast that morning.
So Dot, I guess Dot is saying that the lodge is expensive. That's what she's saying up there. It's expensive. I guess where Tim stayed. I'm looking back up through the chat. Dot Roper said, "My understanding is it's expensive, Johnny."
Mm.
So
it's a lodge, so, and we're only paying $20 a night at the RV place.
Yeah.
yeah, but some of us don't really have that option. So
It's a hotel or nothing. My days of sleeping in the tent are long.
you
I
can
do
go to
have
Walmart and for like $30 you can have a tent. You can like go out there and just kind of throw that thing up in Jesse's front door.
No,
Right.
Hey, if somebody wants to pop a tent up by my RV, they can be more than welcome to on my spot.
You
I don't know if they'll let you do that there though.
I do have a
Probably
second. I
not.
do have a second pop-up camper, Johnny. I mean, you're more than welcome to it.
Hey, you remember what her dad did? They rented an RV. The guy took it there,
Yeah,
popped it up, set it all up, and then when they left, he came and picked everything away.
he picked it up and took it away. That was awesome. That
y'all
was
can do
that
that.
was the coolest thing ever.
I
That's
know.
really what. So
That's the way
that's
it is.
we're
They didn't even
actually
have to
talking
pull it.
about doing that with our second pop up, is being part of that program, because there's a lot of little campgrounds around here and everything,
Right.
and
People would rent.
there's a lot of. I mean, we have several people that have already. They're wanting us to rent it out to them right now for this next summer. But
I want you to rent it out to me for pheasant season.
pheasant season, we'd have to find somewhere to hunt. Mickey.
Well, you and Johnny got a secret spot or something? You don't let rednecks come?
We were looking
No,
at this. Christine brought me this hatchery book, this book that shows all the birds you can buy.
Mhm.
Ringneck pheasant. We can get like 30 of them for a little over $100.
How big eggs do they drop?
I don't know, but I was thinking, man, that'd be cool. We could get some pheasants and
well,
turn them loose over in Dale's Field. And
the only thing is you gotta have a special license in the state of Kansas to raise pheasant and quail.
oh, here we go with that.
Here we go.
Regulations, kind of like that can't have
Hey,
cotton in
White
Georgia.
Rock Homestead.
Hey, those regulations only apply until they need you to raise one of the wildlife that grew up there. They'll bring you an American alligator and say, "Hey, if you'll raise this up until we release it, we'll give you a certification and license."
Dale, my dad always said everything's legal till you get caught.
That's right. It's kind of like racing.
Mhm.
It ain't breaking the rules till they catch you.
That's right.
That's right. It's all good till you're
Then,
caught.
then it's Judgment Day.
Yeah,
Hey,
and it's Judgment
Leonard
Day
Mountain.
with only one E.
Leonard Mountain, pop in here if you want.
Amy,
Scott
Lynn.
keeps dropping the link.
Yep, and it's pinned at the top of my chat, Leonard Mountain.
Hi,
Mom.
Lynn.
I just dropped it also.
Okay. Hey, Aunt Lynn, you're
No.
up late.
Back.
But Scott, if you need me to drop off, I'll drop off to give more room for
Oh,
some
I
of these other
can.
people.
No, we have plenty of room.
No, we have plenty of room. I have the paid version, so we're good.
Okay.
Yeah, Dale's down there. See that? If he didn't, Dale wouldn't be there.
I just about hid.
Ain't about head.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can't hide.
Yeah, we was all talking about JB, sweet JB. I wore this all day long.
Yeah, I knew you were sucking up.
Yeah, I got to talk to JB pretty quick.
Well, you're not going to talk to her too
You ain't
quick.
gonna talk to her right now. She's hanging out at the party house.
I know right where she's
We're
at.
going tomorrow.
I know right where she's at.
We're going there tomorrow.
That's what I heard, Jerry. I heard that you were going there
Jan?
for contract labor.
No,
going
I'm
to
going
Jan?
there to advise and to watch and maybe be talked into raising chickens this next year.
Hey, I can help you, buddy.
Mm.
Thanks.
I
I really don't want help, Dale. I mean,
Well,
really.
don't raise too many of them because
Hey,
Nine
Amy.
Acres is planning on ordering some chicks for you.
Hello.
Susan wants to do
Howdy,
a
Amy.
40 group.
Hi,
Hello.
Amy.
Oh.
Hey,
Amy.
Amy.
Hey, you're back.
Good to
I
see
don't mind
you.
raising birds. It's the killing that I don't preferably think it's fun to do.
Hey, I'm telling you, if a person enjoys that, you might want to do some soul searching
Yeah.
because it's
Yeah.
supposed to not be easy.
What's
And
that?
chickens aren't.
Killing
Harvesting
chicken?
chickens.
Yeah.
It's not supposed to be easy.
So let's
It's
I
welcome.
guess I got a problem then.
First of all, let's welcome Amy into the chat. Hello, Amy. But I have a question for you, Amy. Is that a tapestry behind you?
It is actually a blanket
A
that
blanket?
I put up.
I was
Yeah,
getting ready
it's
to
really
ask.
thin.
I made a
It's-
comment on that in Facebook. I love that. That is
It's
awesome.
stunning.
A blanket is your wall cold?
No, I
different.
just think it's really pretty. I
He
said the
wants
other
to show it
day,
off.
yes,
It's
yes.
nice.
If I could, I would decorate my walls with decorated blankets like this. It's really pretty.
It is.
I think it's stunning. I didn't know if it was like a virtual background or if it actually
No, it's
was
just
something.
really
Yeah, if you see
so
weird
beautiful.
stuff happening behind her, yeah.
Yeah, I know. Well, you never know. I'm just asking because it is just absolutely stunning. I'm admiring it myself.
If you see a piano in the background of most of our people, you know it's probably not real.
Aunt Lynn,
Amy,
Especially
Aunt Lynn has a
mine.
piano. I mean, just saying. We know Aunt Lynn has a piano.
No, you know what I'm talking about. You see all this granite columns and pianos and stuff.
Come on.
That's exactly what Aunt Lynn has. What are you talking about? That's
She has
really in
granite
her house.
columns. Man,
That's really in her house.
I'm happy with it.
Oh,
Piano?
there's the flat iron guy.
There it is.
Trouble.
Amy, is it Choctaw? Is it Navajo? What is it?
What this?
No.
Yeah, the blanket.
The blanket.
I think it's Navajo. Hold on, I'm gonna show you the top of it. Hold on, let me know when you can see the top.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we can see it.
Oh.
Buffalo skulls,
No, that's not Navajo. That's Tejano.
Tejano.
Yeah.
That
yeah.
is gorgeous.
I wrote Creek.
Right.
That is huge.
That the only thing that would make that better is if that you're setting on was covered with a steer hide. Behind you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Hey, White Rock, we got Jason and Tara in the chat, and they don't have a problem raising chickens for meat
Hey,
either.
Johnny,
And
I'm
just
not
fast them.
saying I raise them for meat, and I understand all that. I'm just saying that a person shouldn't be giddy about something like that. You should do it with reverence, is what I'm
Well,
saying.
Dale, the thing is, what stopped me is I didn't want to do it the way my grandmother did it.
You didn't want to just grab them and
Yeah,
pop that head
snap
off?
the neck off and let them run around the yard, then chase them down and dip them in the hot water, and then sit there and have to pluck them by hand. I wasn't really interested in buying all the equipment unless it's going to be something we're going to do all the time.
Yeah,
you know, it's expensive to do for one group of 40 birds.
It is.
And so I thought, well, I kept telling Susan, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. And I'd rather raise rabbits and butcher rabbits. I can do that and do a rabbit every 5 minutes. I've done lots of them. I mean, I've done thousands of rabbits. So that's not a problem. And Susan said, well, I really want to do chickens. I'm like, well, maybe. Well, then Jan opens her mouth and says, you can borrow my stuff. And I went, thanks, Jan.
So we use a cone. I've made cones. I've got the factory built cones. I've used the washing machine plucker, but Pathways Homestead has one that was like one of the early ones. It's a drum style that, like, I don't know why we don't still use them, because once you learn how to use it, he can bury you in chickens compared to the tumble washing machine one. I mean, just we love it because you can do any kind of size bird on it. He calls it the old jalopy plucker, and you can make one. If you look it up, there is a video that says like $10 chicken plucker that some guy put out. You can build this thing simple as can be. But his is the actual factory version that guy copied the design from. But, to go along with what you're saying, that was us. Like, I wanted to do it like, there's a certain somebody on this platform that's like, you got to like just barely make a cut and bleed them and all this kind of stuff. And I was doing that one day. And when I was walking to grab the next one, every bird in line turned and looked at me. And I went, if that was me, I would want it to be
right.
So that's what I do now. And I just take the whole head off with one quick cut with my knife, and it's over. And I like it way better. And
the main thing was the investment. I just thought, I don't want to spend all that money on all that equipment. If for something we may do one time, and Susan says, I really don't like doing this. So Jan says, well, you guys, we're going to do it. You come on up and you see if you really are interested. And I says, okay, we'll come up. And Jan said, well, if you guys decide to do it, you can borrow all my equipment. I'm thinking, thanks, Jan. I mean, I really am not, thanks a lot, Jan. You're really helping me out there. But it is what it is. So we'll see. If Susan wants to do it, she's the one that's got to feed them and take care of them.
Us and two other.
Butcher them.
When we started in this business, us and two other families went together, and you can rent all of it from a company in northern, like just north of Kansas City. You drive up there, pick it up, and it's for $100, and you get everything. You get the scalder, you get the everything to do with it. And so the three of us went together, and we did like 400 in one weekend.
Wow.
And I'm going to tell you, when you're not used to doing them, you do 400 in one weekend, you don't want to do it for the next weekend. And you don't want to do it for like the next 6 months. That turns into work.
Well, we just ate one of your birds the night that was just, it was perfect, they're still big birds. Then Jan said she had some that's going to be over 10 pounds.
Oh, yeah.
For size of turkeys.
Yeah. They're pretty big then.
Dale,
I hope they got the extra large bags for those.
Yeah,
Extra, double extra, triple extra bags.
there's one in here called DIY chicken plucker for $12 from trash to treasure from the guy named One Man's World. Is that it?
Yeah, that sounds. No, that doesn't sound right.
Doesn't sound right.
I'll try to pull it up too, Jesse.
Don't help me. Would you please don't help me?
Then there's another guy that says only $10 or less pluckers, and it's made by QC Times.
Okay, I think you might be right with the first one.
Okay, it says it looks like a white bin or white, and it's just got 2x4s. Well, I can show you. What am I talking about?
Yeah, you can show it.
I was going to. You got Creekside Maples.
You are the mod, Father.
Stuff around his farm.
Yeah, Creekside Maples made one.
Everything was what he found around the farm.
This one right here, Dale.
Nope, that's not it.
Okay, and then further
none
down,
of those drum styles is what it is.
And this one guy says $10 or less pluckers.
Yeah,
and it's QC Times.
See the one down at the bottom? That kind of looks like it. Oh, right there.
Yeah, one hook with a drill. Yep.
This one right here.
I got one of them.
But no, that's not the one I'm talking about. But see all those different types you can build.
There's a ton of different types.
There's a ton of them. Yeah, a ton of them. They may have took off the one that I'm talking about. Right there next to that guy sets one that's a lot like it. The guy one up from that.
This one here?
No,
right with the orange thing, Jesse.
With the orange thing.
Down.
Yeah,
in between. Here.
Go down.
No, down.
Down.
Two down.
Down. Right there. Down.
That
right
one.
there.
Okay.
That one.
That looks a lot like it.
It's a DIY and a kill cone. Okay.
Yeah. So I mean, you can make them out of. I made them out of big. The big plastic planters.
Yeah, that was another guy.
People just throw away in trash. Oh, I think I just seen it go by.
Oh, you did?
Yep.
Here's one right here.
Yeah.
This one right here?
No, keep going.
You want to know how to get covered in feathers? Use one like that hooked to the drill right there.
Oh, yeah, you get covered.
Yeah, but that one you just said, the wood, there was another one. Right there. Is this one here? Our $50 under 50. This one looks right here. Looks like a washboard, a washing.
That's it. Bingo. That's it.
That's
like the jalopy.
Yeah, so this is the one right there.
That thing works awesome.
Backwood Basics, folks.
Yep.
Under $50 chicken plucker.
Or $50 chicken plucker. The jalopy is set up just like that, and that thing works awesome.
And this is the one you said he runs circles around everybody else, huh?
Yeah.
So
at Ozark Homesteading Expo, it was there 2 years ago. He used it during it. This year with Joel Salatin,
you're right.
Joel walked up to Gary and he goes, that's a good one. That one works great. He goes, well, we can't promote that one. No one sells it. He said, we need to talk about these over here because everyone sells those, which was the washing machine style ones.
Because they're putting the nipples on there.
Mm-hmm.
So ours is like that. If you watch my video, ours is just instead of a plastic thing, ours is done with a propane tank.
Yep, that'll work.
Yep. If you go to videos about the chicken plucking with Rob and I, you'll see the same thing. And yeah, Rob can actually put out a chicken probably 2 to 1 of an old tub.
And you can buy all these.
like I'm on
you can buy the
Mystery Science Theater 3000 right now.
and you can buy all that stuff on Amazon, all the pluckers, all the little rubber nipples.
Oh yeah.
You might have to build your own little box.
And the nice thing about that, totally rebuildable. I mean, you take one of them big drum deals that you pay several $100s for, and if that thing breaks or something, you're headed to find somebody that can weld stainless or aluminum or you know.
I like DIY better anyway because you can repair it yourself because you made it yourself.
And what's good thing about this thing is if you have a problem stuttering,
oh yeah,
just stick your hand in there, it'll fix you.
Well, so I was really, really worried about how rough that one would be on birds. And the only way it gets rough on them is when you just sit there and spend way too much time and don't know how to do it the right way.
Or you overcook.
Oh, that one that just went by, that's the exact one. That's the exact one that Pathways Homestead has right there.
Right there.
Yep. That's what they call the jalopy plucker. That thing is from like 1970. And Gary at Pathways, he said, I used one of those when I was in high school.
So Dink and Tank, if you're on the out there looking, in your little
find one of them for me.
If you find one, you better hold on to it.
You get a hold of that girl. Well, within reason.
Within reason.
So, let me ask you this. So on that one, you got to hang on to the bird, right?
Yep, you hold on to it the whole time.
Oh, you hold on to the legs, yeah.
But the ones, the drum ones, you just stick them in there, right?
He might
just throw them in with the drum.
He might be fixing to show it here in action. I got it at 2 times the speed, so
get clogged up with feathers though, where ours just shoots.
Look!
He's going to show you.
Look at that! It's how he just pulled it out of the hot water.
Yep.
Then you just, like I say, you hold on to it like that.
Bing, bang, boom.
Those few that are left in the tail will pull out just easy as can be. You're done.
Easy peasy.
Which most people cut the tail clear off of them. That's what we started cutting.
There's a little cone, the cone deal.
Yep.
Yeah.
Easy peasy.
We're here to serve, folks. What else you want to know?
That was awesome.
And Dale said you guys can't help but help somebody.
That's right.
But that's what this community is about. Everybody wants to help each other out. That's the way it should be.
I keep going to give you guys hints. I'm not really interested in doing it, but
you don't really want to do it. Quit showing that.
Stop talking about it.
Hey, look at there.
I'm going to get Brooke into doing it. I can tell right now it's going to happen.
Hey, the only problem is that Cowboys is right, Jesse, but it's the wrong color. It should be orange and black, right, Johnny?
Orange and black.
For them OSU Cowboys.
That's wrong.
I ain't got one of them, Jesse.
It's a 40-ouncer too, by the way. It's not the little one. Look, it's the big one.
Yeah, they came from Buc-ee's.
Yeah,
only Buc-ee's we've ever been at.
That Stanley Cup that you got there in your hand there, Jesse.
Yep.
You take that, a pair of fuzzy slippers, and a throw blanket, and you got a white girl basic starter kit right there.
Here's my only Buc-ee's cup.
There you go.
Yeah.
Hey, check this out. What Jesse did.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, look at there.
Oh.
Is that awesome?
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
Oh, he rocks.
I got something similar. Got flip flops and stuff on it.
I need one of those. I hope he's talking about the plucker.
Yes, that's what he was talking about. Was the plucker?
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought maybe he was talking about that
The mug?
starter kit I was talking
Oh, the
about.
stu-
Maybe
yeah, it could have been that too.
Hey, I'm gonna try to get out of here, but I don't want you to kick me out tonight, Jesse.
Okay.
I want you to tell me how to log myself out. Before I go, I just want to say thank you, Scott. Thank you, Jesse. Thank you, Johnny. And thank you. And
Give me a shout tomorrow, Mickey.
So all you got, Mickey, all you got to do down at the bottom, you just hit the thing that says "Leave Studio."
Leave studio.
It's a little red. It's a little red plus. Or
I'm on my phone. So, oh, there it is. Okay. Thank you for
studio.
Thank you for not kicking me out and letting me hang out for a minute.
No. We're here to please.
Bye, Mickey.
Hey, I don't get to hang out with like really credible people very often.
Yeah.
Well, you're still not.
I've never seen none of you in the county jail. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
You're in a different county.
You didn't know me in a former life, Mickey.
You know why? You know why you haven't seen us in the county jail? Because our picture's still at the post office.
Exactly.
Oh,
We're all in the country.
I knew what you meant, Bowen. I got to
Thank
give
you,
my
Scott.
man
I was
Bowen a
tired of
hard
getting
time.
pooped on.
well, I didn't think
Hey,
you
Jesse.
had the mod father sitting over your shoulder.
It wasn't the mod father, it was your calves.
Okay.
Is that what you want?
No, it's the one. No, it's the one that's on the wall that cranks this way. It cranks. Not the one the top.
No, it goes around
It's the
like
one
this.
that-
Not,
hangs
not
on the
like
wall.
this.
You mounted it on
It's
the
the
wall.
wall
It had a
mount.
bin, and you just
Right,
cranked
it's the
it.
wall mounted.
Mhm. That's what I have. I have the wall mounted one.
Yeah,
Oh.
they have several of them out
Did you
there.
hear that, Jesse? Glenda's holding out on you.
I know.
I
She
got
has it.
mine in England. I'm not giving it up. I bought it at an antique store when I was over there. Oh, it ain't leaving my house.
You know, I got one. I got one of those, but it costs like $12 from the W store, and it plugs into the wall, and you go. "Eep."
Yeah, I can't.
The W store.
Yes.
So, Amy, I saw the comment that you were everywhere tonight. Where all you been?
Okay, so I joined live with the Texas guy. What is his name? Oh my goodness. I'm learning everybody's name, but I found him on MT Homestead. On MT Homestead's live.
You're talking about
Brian?
no
Talk about Cold Beer Ranch.
Justin.
Justin.
Oh, you no.
Backwoods.
I'm sorry.
Yes. I
Back
was.
roads.
Yes.
So you're over there smoking and drinking.
Not the smoking part. You had one right.
Did you? Okay. Important question. Everybody with me on this? Did you see dead people?
Yeah,
No.
Because
I
Justin
didn't
sees
see-
dead people everywhere he looks.
that's right. You know, he is the original that kid on that movie that I see dead people.
I'm
That's
pretty sure
him.
he starred in that movie.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's written about him, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Backroads
Oh.
Freedom.
Yes, Backroads Freedom.
Hey,
I had
just
I
seen
had to tell him, I was
Marissa's
like,
in it.
dude, what's up? You hadn't even subscribed to my channel yet. And he was like, I'm gonna do that after my live. I was like, okay, I'll be back if you're not.
You down.
Amy, but something's wrong with your YouTube. Because when I went to go subscribe to you, it charged me $9.95.
No.
$9.95 to be a member of your channel. What's
Yeah.
up with that?
Yeah.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, it really did.
You didn't get on the friends and family program.
Oh, that's what it is. Okay. I guess you got to know somebody.
I know somebody.
I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah, no, I'm messing with you.
Somebody's pulling my
I'm
arm.
messing with
Oh,
you.
Jesse'd never do that ever.
That just shows I'm not in charge of the
Hey,
ministers because
hey,
that beard would
Amy.
have got him in.
While we're on here, Amy and Chris, tomorrow evening at 5:00, you see that gent right next to me there, Lazy Days Ahead with Jess and Lisa. They're gonna have their live tomorrow evening at 5 Central, and it's always a really good time in there. So you might want to, if you haven't got anything going on.
Your calendar.
So all the presents that whenever Santa was out and he noticed that the kids were really naughty and didn't get their presents.
Yeah, like Marissa.
Jesse, yeah. Like
We re-gift them.
Re-gift them, huh?
We re-gift them to,
gifts them on Saturday nights.
He tried to stop and give one to Grumpy, and she was too grumpy. So
No, but I normally buy all the gifts ahead of time. See, but then if you're bad and you get the lump of coal, then I still have the gift.
I believe I've watched the live with Jesse and Lisa.
Oh, you may
I'm
have.
trying to remember everybody when they're live and stuff. I'm gonna have a big old notebook like the Rural Report.
Yeah, they have a. It's
you're watching Jesse and Lisa when you hear "Give it away, give it away, give it away now."
give it away, give it away, give it away. Now.
Whatever. I want the little buttons.
Or who does that?
I need the little buttons around the house. Give it away, give it away, give it away now.
Whatever.
Xander says he doesn't do lives. Whatever.
You're in every Xander. You might as well start a live because you're in every
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Live, yeah.
Exactly, Dale. He should.
and he is an awesome moderator.
He even comes to mine on Monday.
Well,
He's like the first one in there.
Not
he tries
White
to
Rock.
be the first one in
Jason and Tara.
everyone.
Good night.
Night, Jason and Tara.
Good night, John Boy.
Night, Ma. Night, Paul. I don't even know that.
Hey, you're
show.
wearing
That's the
you're
part
wearing
of
the
it I
right
know.
outfit to be hollering that stuff out too.
Dale doesn't own regular pants. He doesn't know what they are.
Oh,
All bib overalls.
I've seen. He's got pants. I've seen him in them.
What's that?
He said you don't own any pants.
You can't talk about his Sunday best though. Those,
No, it was. Yeah, we were. Yeah,
I
those,
do.
we were-
I wear
death,
pants.
death in the long grass out there.
Are those the key brand?
These are keys.
Yeah, that's what I got. I got keys. I just can't find my keys.
Me neither.
Good night, White
my
Rock.
wife. I'm getting old because my wife had to buy me that new GPS for my car. It not only does it tell you where to go, but it tells you why you're going there.
We're getting to that point where you need it.
Well, my dad. So on a hunting trip with Johnny, my dad tells me, he says, "Hey, Buck, go start the truck." That morning. I said,
Yeah.
"All right," because I'm already out there. I
Yeah.
stick my head in. He's got one of these Toyotas that, is just a push button. Toyota truck.
Toyota.
Yeah. And so I sit down in that thing and I go to push the button and it says key not recognized or key not found. And I'm like, there's no place to put a key. What are you talking about? Well, he had the fob in there inside of the tent.
Yeah, in the old shack
that we were in. He wouldn't let me start the thing.
Gotta have the fob.
Gotta have the fob and put your foot on the brake to start that thing.
Oh wow, you got to do all that.
Yeah.
Jeez,
Isn't technology wonderful?
I said, man, what's wrong with my Ford? My Ford has a key. I just put the key in and I turn it and it starts. Like
Hey,
every time.
One of my kids has a how do you say it? Ferd,
Yep.
and his is push button.
Oh, I
But
know.
now
the new one
his
is.
That's way too
like
new.
instead of like the gear shift, it's like a little round thing.
Oh,
Hey,
see,
Get in that, and I was like, what in the world? I had to
I
move
can tell you
the car.
this. I can tell you this. Your kid is on a higher income class than this.
Dale, believe it or not, Dale, the push button start came out before the key.
Mhm.
Because my grandfather's truck, you had to push the
You
button
push
down
the-
on the floorboard.
Yep.
On the floorboard, and that's
Like
what
the
started it.
starter button on an M Farmall used
Exactly.
to be.
So the push button was out way before the key. They're just
Rotating
coming back.
to it.
There was just no safety involved, so they got stolen all the time.
That's right.
Well, back then everybody knew everybody. So if you stole something,
Yeah, you just go to their house and get it back.
that's right.
And you didn't have to drive that. It never went that fast, so you could always just go up and get it real quick.
Right.
I used to sell this tractor brand, and I went to go look at a gentleman's because he wanted me to like set up the GPS in it, and stuff. And he told me, man, he was like animate. He's like, lock back the door. He told me where to go find the key at his shop and everything.
Mm.
And I didn't have the heart to tell the little man, that's the same key. I got like 150 of them in the parts department. It don't matter as long as I got one of them
Right.
keys. They're all the same.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like mom looking for the key for that Troy built. She's like, I can't find the Troy built. I don't know where Dad put it. I was like, you can go to Tractor Supply and buy a Troy built mower key.
Go buy an Indac
You'll buy
key.
any.
They're
it'll
all
any
the
Troy
same.
built on the planet. She's like, really? I've been looking for a month and a half for this stupid key.
Mhm.
You should have just bought a $9.99 key at Tractor Supply.
Yeah.
Or you can just use a screwdriver.
Yeah.
Or if you know an electrician, you can just wire it together. It doesn't do anything. Just
Well,
you can make it a push button like them high dollar Fords.
yep.
You can make it a push button. You go buy a push button at O'Reilly's and you run the right two wires together and
Yep.
you got a fancy smancy Troy built mower.
But Jesse started talking about his tires earlier, and I knew what he was going to say before he said it. I mean, it's a Jeep thing.
You're right, Dale.
You wouldn't understand. It's a Jeep
You're
thing,
absolutely right.
Hey, where's Ginger at? How
You
come
only
she's
use
not here?
half the tire.
Where's your backup there, Jesse?
Where's Gomer Franks at when we
Gomer
know?
Where's Gomer
Franks.
Franks when I need her?
You only use half the tire.
Hey, Jeff, does your truck have a remote start?
Mhm.
Okay.
I can't drive Chris's truck. It's a standard, and it's tall.
Oh,
And I won't let her.
Man.
Hey, you have to teach her.
I
You need
tried.
to teach her, Chris.
She won't do it. I tried. And
Yeah.
it's old. It's old. It's a 94 1-ton. So I mean, you can't stall that thing. I've tried. I tried
Yeah.
to find the point at which you can stall it out, and I can't do it. I put it in first and let up on the clutch and give it no gas at all, and it just sounds like a Abrams A1 tank crawling out of something. It will not stall it.
Yeah.
She couldn't stall it if she tried, but she just won't try.
If like my dually, my 1-ton, that one I drove when I went down there up there to Kansas. If you put that thing in first gear, you can sit there. You take your foot off the clutch. Don't have to have anything around the gas pedal. You can have your foot on the brake and it'll crawl right out of there. I mean,
Yeah.
it's going.
Yeah.
It will not stall at that point. It's
Yeah.
awesome. But I got
Diesels are nice
Charles
like that
needs
because
his car
the
fixed.
RPMs are so much lower.
oh yeah.
Mr. Charles, how far away is Wiley from you?
Mm-mm.
You got a bunch of Arkansas folks up there. You got
Wiley
Drew.
or Drew, either
Drew.
one. I guarantee you could fix that for you.
Well, he said there's some. He was explaining one night what was going on with his car. It's an electrical. It's some kind of a weird electrical problem.
Oh no.
Oh,
And
It's a Dodge.
Hey,
Wasn't
Hey.
Jamie.
now what?
That's the problem.
I
Now
asked.
what?
I said, don't ask if it's a Dodge.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have to talk.
You see that, Amy? See that comment down there, Amy?
Do what?
See the comment that's on the board?
It's so important to learn a stick shift.
know.
I'm telling you, I'm going to tell you right now. They always told you that algebra would save your life at some point in your life. You would learn
right.
algebra, so it'd save your life. I'm going to tell you, no. but driving a stick might save your life.
Or somebody else's.
Yeah.
What happens if something happens and the only vehicle around is a stick? Guess what? You're just going to tell this person, I'm sorry, you're just going to have to die because I don't know how to drive a stick.
I'll
Well,
load them in the bucket of the tractor and drive them there.
You drive them in the bucket of the tractor. That'd be awesome.
I mean, God forbid, one of your daughters gets hurt, and you go only way you can get them to the hospital is that stick shift. I think you
No.
Sounds like you wouldn't even have to hardly do anything. It's just going to crawl its way there.
Yeah, it would be the slowest trip to the hospital in first gear. But
Right.
Either that or she'd have it matched to the floor and blow it up because she'd over rev it in first. Never shift a second. I've seen that.
Yeah.
So what, Chris, what's the, is it, you said it's Ford?
Yeah, it's a single wheel 1-ton 94.
Is it a 7.3?
Yeah, the original 7.3 before EPA
Oh,
got
yeah.
hold of it and killed them.
Yep. Nice.
It's a
That's a
beast.
good one right there.
Yeah, that's a good one right there.
It's even better. It checked off all the boxes. I've been wanting one of these trucks since I was like 8 years old. It's got full 4 doors, but it does still have the 8-foot bed. It's got a 6-inch lift and 37s and
Wait a minute.
everything.
You had me there
Did
for a
you
little
just-
while.
Did you just say you wanted it since you were 8 years old and it came out in 94?
Yeah.
He did.
Okay, I went
Young.
from being like the youngest person on the screen to now I'm not anymore, right?
Right.
I would say you're not.
That would make you a pup.
E with a Y-E, puppy.
No, because that body style stayed around until 95. So it looked like the same truck. And at 8, 9 years old, you don't know about all the specifics and everything.
Okay.
It's the same body style all the way to 95.
Well, I'm just going to say in 94, when that one come out, I was 17 years old.
So you're not that much older.
We're not going to go into how we were whenever that
Exactly.
came out.
So you and I are fairly close then, Dave.
Now, I would say I'm a lot closer than to Dale's age. A lot closer.
Yeah, well, and you're
Lot.
Put it this way, she's older than me.
I'm old enough to be a grandmother.
Hey, I'm old enough to be a papa. You got to see her last night.
We're grandparents.
Your grandparents?
Mhm.
Mickey says, "Glad I'm gone. That would have made me the oldest one there."
I don't know, Mickey. I might be older.
And Dale says 94 was just.
I think Jerry's
Right, Dan?
Jerry's up there a little bit.
yeah.
I'm I think I'm older than Mickey even.
Hello, Teresa Jukovitz.
And I have 10 grandkids.
Teresa J.
I only have
Stupid.
one, but my kids went off to college, the older two. So I'm still waiting for those. It was the baby that made me a grandma.
That's the way it always is.
At
The
least
last
our
one always has
kiddos
the
did
first
it in the
child.
right order as far as grandparents go. You know, like
Yeah.
our oldest is our first one to give us grandbabies. I got a little nervous there for a little while with my youngest, but
Well, all of ours were married, and then they all were married, and then we had our first grandbaby, but it was baby that made us a grandma and grandpa.
I'm not a grandma, but my great niece is going to have a baby in July, or the summer. So I'll be a great aunt,
Oh my goodness!
wow.
Great uncle.
right? Great,
So that
great aunt.
Not to mention, we were already great.
Yeah.
wait a minute. So
Well, you guys were stupendous. I
She's
don't know
my
about
great
great,
niece.
but
My niece's daughter is my great niece. So it'll be my great
it will.
niece or nephew.
3 times great. Yeah.
oh yeah,
Let me make you bigger.
I got a
that's
neighbor.
pretty
Got a
awesome.
neighbor over near where the cattle are. Got the same truck.
That is pretty awesome, right there. Without
Don't drive that in New York. Hey, well, gas guzzler. They'll call you all kind of stuff over there.
well, heck, you don't even want to drive that thing to the local big
Just-
box store, even out in our country. They don't think that all of us out here in the country drive real trucks.
I've got a, you know, when I was a little younger, I like tall trucks like that. And I do have a tall truck. My 3/4 ton Ram is pretty tall. And I really don't like driving it all that much anymore.
Hard to get in and out of.
It's, you know, the older you get, the worse it gets. So I kind of like that. Kind of like that dually a lot more.
I was gonna say not the flatbed.
No. Yeah. That's the 1 ton. I've got another one that's a 3/4 ton. That's tall.
I like that flatbed.
Yeah, I like it too. A lot. I tore it up going up to Kansas, but you know.
You did.
Can't handle the road up there, huh?
It's not used to them Kansas roads.
No, actually, you know, we were on a road. Oklahoma roads are what's bad.
Yeah.
You go up to Kansas, and Dale is like, "Oh, this road is horrible." We're driving down this road, and I'm like, look over at him, and he goes, "Yeah, this road just bad." And I'm looking at him, and I go, "Man, if this was in Oklahoma, it'd be the best road we had."
And I'm telling you, it wasn't worth driving. It was horrible. Our gravel road was smoother than it is.
I have raced my GTO on worse than that. That place where we raced at Mid-America, that was worse than that road.
It was. That thing was coming up in big chunks.
Yeah, it was rough.
Oh.
Hey, Johnny, did he take you to the smallest produce market or farmer's market?
No, I hadn't got to see that.
It's already closed down for the season.
Closed down for the season.
I mean, the place is still there. You just drive by it. I mean,
the place was there.
He did take me for a drive around, and we did look at a lot of stuff, and it was really cool. He showed me like all his hunting spots, and you know, we looked at deer here, there, and everywhere. It was really cool.
See a lot of the farm ground and hay meadows and pastures.
Yeah, and it's like we drive a little ways down the road, and they go, "We used to own all this right here." And then we go a little ways further. "We used to own all this over here." And I was like, "Wow, they used to have a lot of ground."
And now he only has 9 acres.
No, I think his dad's got a lot.
Yeah.
And
but he can't change his name. If he inherits 100 acres, he still can't change his name to
100 acres family farm. 109 acres.
It'll just, the only thing I'll do is I'll put a plus sign. It'll be the 9
plus acres.
Yeah.
There you go.
Parts.
Oh, good grief, Andale says. Oh, good grief. Oh, man.
I think we're what? Yeah,
2 hours and 37 minutes in.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
I think it's time to call it an evening. And
good.
You know, well,
we got it from Dale.
Jesse, tomorrow, 5 p.m. Central.
Tomorrow night, 5 p.m. Central.
And there may be a thing or two given away. It depends if Mrs. caught up in the shipping department.
Yeah. Well, I have to ask the boss, see if she wants to do that.
Well,
give something away.
We're trying, Jerry.
No, tomorrow.
Oh, tomorrow. I don't know. I'll have to think about it.
Depends on how much work the shipping department wants to do this week.
Oh, my goodness.
Exactly.
So where are you shipping to now, guys? Like where aren't you shipping to? Let's just put it that way.
Overseas.
Canada, Philippines.
Yeah, no, we ain't shipping
Jamaica.
to Canada. UK. Well, we've shipped just about everywhere except for we've even done the Philippines, right?
No.
No, we haven't done the Philippines.
Or Jamaica.
No, yeah,
No. Well,
we sent some to Davis Family Life.
Yes. Yeah,
so we sent to Jamaica.
I did that, but it took them like 8 weeks to get one.
It took a while.
It took a long time.
Yeah, I think they still deliver their mail by mule.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's how long it takes. If you want them to get a Christmas present, you better mail it at Easter.
There you go.
Oh my!
I might have a few gardening books or
Or when Johnny's not going out of town.
Now what?
yeah.
What? What
I
about me
said-
going out of town?
He doesn't
Well,
really mail in
I
anyway.
think she's referring to the fact that mail
Yeah.
goes out of town with you.
Well, I was going by the post office on my way out of town. What was I supposed to do?
Yeah.
You could have left it
I'm
there.
just kidding, Johnny.
I know.
It just happened to tag along, Johnny. Hey, we understand.
He could have left it there for her. to get.
She would have
No,
never went and got it
He would never
anyway.
done- Yeah, he was doing her a favor.
Well, you could have gotten it on the way home.
Well,
Oh.
can I put it?
No, he would have forgot. Oh, I forgot to go by the post office. I'm sorry. I'll go
Well, I
tomorrow.
got a story kind of like that. I keep seeing this seed catalog, this new seed catalog I see people have. It's like Johnny's or something like that. And I'm thinking, how come I didn't get one of them? I ain't got one of those.
We got last year's. We don't have this year's yet.
Yeah.
Nana goes somewhere, comes back in her car, and she goes, "Oh, I've had all this mail in my front seat for a week."
Oh no.
I'm like,
Oh.
There.
you just Johnny'd me.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Can I put a shameless plug in? So New Year's Eve over on the Anlin Show and on Grace and Fire, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'll be live. So come on over. If you're not doing anything New Year's Eve, and just say hi.
Well,
Absolutely.
7 p.m. Eastern is what? 6 o'clock our
6 our
time?
time.
Okay.
Hey,
Yeah,
hey,
the
Glenda, how's your
They're,
hours?
they're going at 8.
How's who?
How's
the
your
Vineyard
hours,
Chicks.
man?
One more time.
Your hours. How are they doing?
I got a long way to go.
That's okay. As long as you're getting them,
One step at a time.
Yeah.
Every little bit helps.
one day at a time.
Yep.
Oh, there's 8 people left in the chat. If you can run, just throw Miss Glenda's playlist on overnight.
Yeah.
Hey, put it on your Roku
Oh.
with the volume on and clean house.
Yeah.
There you go.
One,
That would be wonderful.
as long as it's on number 1, YouTube recognizes that you're watching it.
Yeah.
But if you mute it, you won't get any watch hours.
Yeah.
Good night, Alexander.
So I have 1,082 hours.
Okay.
Well, that's pretty good.
I'm
for-
not complaining.
You do have a master list, right?
Hey,
Yeah.
and Glenda, until you get the 4,000, go live every time you drive. If you
Yeah.
go drive somewhere, go live.
Yeah.
Even if you get 10 people, it doesn't matter. Those that they continue to they multiply. So anytime you drive somewhere, go live.
Yeah. We've
Don't,
tried
and
it.
don't worry about stepping on somebody else's live. Don't worry about that.
Okay.
Nobody's gonna care. I mean, really.
Okay. Okay.
If you're going into the city or whatever, put it, face your thing away. Just
Yeah.
And you guys dictate. Oh.
So for example, if Johnny's on live right now, if he's on live and you happen to be on live somebody else, somebody,
Look at the
Over here.
Good
Yeah.
job.
Just go ahead and
the live just went to
Oh,
Spanky's in the house.
Just
Yeah.
went to Spanky.
Yeah.
There's
we,
Spanky.
we just got spanked.
I had to work tonight. I just got home and I was getting set up, and I'm like, and then you're like, "Well, we've been on so long. I'm about to go on tonight." I'm like, "Go
Yeah.
figure, my luck."
Yeah, well, Josh is going to be known as the closer. He always comes
Hey.
in right at the tail end.
Whatever it takes.
I was gonna say, here goes another hour.
Yeah.
Don't go looking for Jesse and I on New Year's Day. Because we had to set it back until Wednesday.
Oh, dang
Yeah,
it.
we
Yeah.
get to move
The meat was so good it could hang another 7 days.
Yeah. Dang.
So, yeah.
I done volunteered to work on Monday so I could be over there.
I don't have your phone number. I would have called you and told you.
Oh, it's all right. You ain't got my number though?
No.
You got a pen?
I'll send it to him if you want, Josh.
Okay, that don't matter. Yeah.
Yeah,
Or you can put it in the private chat.
Yeah, put it in
Yeah,
the
put it in
private.
private chat.
Let me see here if I can get this done.
Yeah,
Chat with everyone.
it's simple.
So-
Hey, it's real simple. It's 976 chat.
Oh, that was 8675309.
No,
I thought it
that
was
one-
BR549.
That's your home number. I wasn't giving them that. I was giving you your chat number.
Oh, dang it. I can't find the dang private chat. Oh, here we go. Nope.
It's on the right hand side. It
Oh,
says
what-
private chat.
He's got one of them Samsungs. They don't have one.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I got it right here. Oh, I got the
You got a
best
little flip
one.
phone, right?
That Samsung he needs to invest in one of them extra batteries for
Did
it.
you see him the other day whenever he had to go find one of his guys that had an iPhone so he could
Yeah.
use their data, use the hot.
iPhone comes to the rescue.
I did get my son a tablet. So,
Bye.
and I got it.
there
It's
she is. Who
it's an
left?
Apple.
Scott.
Scott.
We lost Scott. That's
We
okay.
lost Scott.
That's okay. I can end the stream when it's time to end.
I
We're
got
going to
it.
go another
I
4
got it,
hours,
Josh.
folks.
And we go in there 4 hours.
Yeah, we can go now.
He'll appreciate the watch hours.
Well, Linda's getting all the credit.
There
Yeah,
you
no.
go. Glenda needs it anyway.
It's still live on Scott's side, so
Well, yeah, because I got access. So there he is. He's coming back.
There he is.
Oh, he moved.
What did you do?
Sorry.
I like your
have
Christmas
one
feet.
foot. I didn't have one foot up and one hand in the air pointing towards the north for 30 seconds and then
Yeah, you
Man.
said you lost your internet.
yeah. Oh, internet. I've been on data now because it's just up, down, all around.
Mm.
Up, down, all around.
That's
Speaking of data or internet,
Same problem.
I've got internet coming on Tuesday.
No way.
Really?
Fiber
Yeah.
optic.
No, they don't have fiber here yet, but it's cable. So
Okay.
it's still gonna be better than data.
Does that help?
Oh yeah, way better.
I'm wondering because I'm trying to check in and I'd like to get something to add to my channel. And I'm wondering, does internet help if you have a drone to put out drone videos?
Will you repeat that? We can't hear you very well.
He says you're breaking up. You're breaking up, Dale.
That's right. That's why I need that internet.
Yeah.
You're breaking up already.
Deer hunting and drone videos, you know.
Yeah.
Mexican skips coming through again, Josh.
Yeah, I don't know what the heck's going on here.
If
Come
you
in
don't,
late.
if you don't know the
Yes.
backstory, Amy and Chris,
Oh, come on now.
here we go. I gifted Sherman's Family Farm a drone, and he has told us a lot of times that he's going to be putting out all these drone videos, and we're still waiting on it.
Still waiting on the first one.
So,
He didn't hear you either.
Yeah. So Johnny, you can talk all you want because all he hears is up and up.
Yeah, I know. He's got selective hearing.
Or
Charlie
Well-
just booted himself out of there again.
yeah.
Miss Christine wanted.
Christine wants to say that Homestead Hangout Girls will be making a big announcement tomorrow.
Yep,
Hey,
they
if
will.
you know, you know.
If you know, you know.
And I'm a man that knows, but I'm not
That's
telling
all
you.
I'm saying.
I know
So,
too.
where's that at? Is that on yours, Glenda?
No, she is, I think, on Scott's.
There it is. It's up higher.
Yep.
That's on Scott's.
So where does it take place at? Like what night, what day?
It's on
Homestead
Mondays.
Hangouts are
after
Thursday
us.
night.
Well, but this is going to be
It's a separate.
yeah,
It's a
this
separate deal.
they're
They
going
go
to
on
do a
Monday
different
after
deal.
us, Josh.
It's going to be the Homestead Hangout gal.
6:45. They go at 7.
Okay.
So we will be announcing it on our live at 6:40, right before we leave at 6:45 to run over there at 7.
Okay. That's
So
every Monday at 7.
Just got to get the information of which channel it's going to be on the first night.
Okay.
Out again.
All right. So and it just It's not a separate channel. It's just one of somebody's channel.
Right.
Okay. Okay.
It'll be either Gillum, Not for Nothing, White Rock, or 9 Acre.
Okay.
Am I wrong? Right?
That
Dale,
definitely
they're gonna
narrows
change
it down
every
there,
week?
Dale.
Well,
Am
I
I
mean,
right, Dale? They're going to change it every week to a different channel.
A little birdie says that they might do it on all of them. I don't know.
Oh, well, there you go.
Don't know.
We don't know that yet. You're just going to have to stay abreast of the situation.
I can't promote if I don't know.
yeah. So somebody's gonna find out tomorrow. You said, right?
Yes.
So where at tomorrow does this news come out?
Where's it coming out?
Stay tuned. We'll let you know.
Hey, and don't forget, tomorrow is when Critter Creek comes out with his cartoon series.
That's right.
Yes.
Oh, that's gonna be so fun.
Oh, I'm excited about that.
I'm excited.
Did you hear about it, Josh?
Yes, I did.
I did. I heard some, but not everything. I was driving my truck slide. I was in Walmart, and
Critter Creek's coming out with a cartoon series about all the creators.
You might be in it too.
You might be in there.
Yeah,
You might have drew a picture of Woody.
You might have drew a picture of Woody
see
spanking
a
a
guy with
watermelon.
an
I
orange-
guarantee it's going to have.
You see a guy with an orange beard, you know who he's talking about, right?
Yep, we'll know right away.
And a cowboy hat.
Yeah, it has to be the cowboy hat.
Yeah.
Okay, Christine says watch for a community post. Watch.
Oh, okay.
Hide and watch.
So she'll make an announcement tomorrow with a community post.
Perfect.
Her community page.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll see it for sure.
She'll probably post it on hers, but she'll probably send it out to all the other girls so they can post it on theirs at the same time. If I know,
I'm pretty
I know
sure.
Christine.
Yes.
Well, I'm not supposed to show you. There might be somebody that might know here.
The Scott just popped in and out again.
There
Yeah,
he is.
I wish you'd make up your mind.
No, I'm gonna have to call it a night, guys, because this is
All right.
I'm losing internet. I can't keep.
Hi, Wilkes County boy. First timer here. You got a first timer in there.
Oh, welcome.
Yeah, welcome in.
Welcome.
Berry boy. Hey.
Coming in, we're all getting ready to leave.
All right.
Except for Josh, he's the closer.
Yeah, I'm the closer. Yeah, I say the best for last, right?
Well,